Hmm. I'm thinking that it might just
From
be
one of
some.
the other chats. It's always Russia. Yeah?
I'm thinking that someone's like copyright, like falsely copyright claiming my shit, but because I don't know why Mao Zedong would be banned in Russia. So also we are live. Hello, chat. Shalom. Oh shit! I forgot to
Hello.
pull it up on my phone. Fuck me. Dude, just watch the fucking video. Like this is so fucking stupid. Why won't it let me? I have to go into fucking Safari. Google myself.
You go on safaris? You're colonizing Africa again.
Yes.
Good.
I'm a colonizer and shit, dude. I mean, everyone's got brown fever for Sheva.
Just like Chairman Xi intended.
Yeah.
Colonize Africa, comrades.
Yep. Hello, Silver. Hello, Suero. Vitamax. Snow Coffee. Shalom. Let me make
Ni
sure.
hao, bitches.
Yeah. Ni hao, fine shites. All right. Let's see. I might have to turn the thing off because I have to launch it from the fucking folder. So,
A lolder.
yeah, the folder.
Folder. Okay.
Folder? I don't even know her.
Folder. I don't even know. Yeah.
China will grow large, or Evo is going on right now. I don't know.
Yeah,
what that
I
means,
noticed.
Silver.
Like Evo is like the international fighting game tournaments.
Oh, okay.
Well, the sponsored ones at least. Evo Japan was like at the start of May.
Yeah.
And now it's Evo USA at Las Vegas.
Okay, shit. I can't believe I have to,
And on October it'll be in Evo France. Interesting.
yeah. Okay, yeah, no, nobody's able to fucking see it, so I have to turn on the screen capture too.
Zeno, when are you gonna play fighting games with us? When's the Chutzphy gonna beat you up?
I don't know. Depends. Don't tell me you didn't test your capturing of this game. No, I didn't. Silver, we know how it is here. This is ghetto. We into ghetto and shit.
Hold on, Zeno, I know a trick.
Oh.
Use administrator privileges. Administrator mode.
Oh, well, I mean, I already just fixed it here. I just got,
Okay, well, if it works, you know.
Yeah.
As long as you don't dox yourself.
Yep, I'm gonna dox myself and shit. Alright, so I'm in character creation. And yes, chat, I know the frame rate's gonna look kinda odd, because certain things look like they're 60 FPS, others don't. The environment's, like, weirdly, like, 10 FPS looking. 15 FPS looking, whereas like the cloth physics is like very clearly 30, 60 FPS. It's very smoother. Alright, so we're in character selection, Scholar Ling, Wu the Prodigy, Monk Zeng, Wu the Lotus Blossom, Furious Ming, Tiger Shen, Radiant Zenji, Skull. Okay. Interesting.
I think these are like basic presets and you can modify them after.
Yeah, because I booted up the game a couple times and just to like do it, and I like one character had claws, the other one had fast attack. So let's 1,000 cuts. Yeah, I think this is the guy that had the. But he can attack, maintain battle longer, sidestepping strikes, and delivering counterattacks with blinding speed.
I think you get the chance to eventually learn all styles, all starting styles.
Okay.
There are like certain styles that are like quest gated, so yeah.
No, I was just gonna start reading chats here, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, then that's cool. Kind of like in Mass Effect, right? Where you can't.
Yeah,
learn.
it's basically where you started.
Oh, okay. Hello, Red Herring. Welcome. It's fine. Looks good. The true fans enjoy Jade Empire no matter how it looks. True, Silver. Alright, well then I guess I will just start with Wu the Prodigy here. I guess I can customize. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can even turn him into a girl.
Oh, I can buff his health completely. Oh, but I can only put the...
So what's cool about this game, Xeno, is like these attributes, body, mind, and spirit.
Hmm.
They also like affect your conversation tree in different ways.
Oh, okay. So I am gonna have to max act all these things out then. All right.
Well, no, it's like intimidation, reasoning, and like charisma, something like that.
Hmm.
Different like approaches to argumentation.
Yeah. See, everything is going on wheels according to plan. Yes, red herring.
Plans within plans, comrade red herring.
Ooh, I've got 1 point. What should I fucking invest it in here?
Silver Stilling. I only ever picked Tiger Shan, but it seems most people choose the basic Jet Li shirtless dude. I picked the girls.
Well, I want to romance women, so of course I'm gonna do a dude here.
Okay, yeah, fair. I don't think there was like homosexual options in this game.
Go with the blackest or soyest character? Fuck no, red herring.
Now,
Jesus,
there aren't any, by the way, there aren't any gangs in this like historic air quotes game, but there are white people.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
dude,
spoiler.
they've literally got a style called White Demon. I'm sorry. They got a style called White Demon. I didn't know that.
Sure. What is it about actually?
The style can complete a harmonic combo. Many martial artists criticize the White Demon for being slow and ponderous, but in the hands of a true master, it can be one of the deadliest martial
Alright.
styles of all time. Yeah.
All right.
Well, faster styles with demon sheer power. Okay.
So yeah, Legendary Strikes is like good. Thousand Cuts is also good. Honestly, it's not that hard of a game though.
Yeah.
This is just like what I know.
Does direct damage in Chi Strike mode. Leaping Tiger. Razor Strike seemed to sprout the. You know what? Is Leaping Tiger good? Or is that one?
Well, Silva recommends Leaping Tiger. I think I only ever picked Tiger Shen, but it seems most choose basic Jet Li shirtless dude. So I think that's his style, Leaping Tiger, right?
Maybe then, yeah. I remember I got like access to claws, and I like that style a bit when I.
I think Thousand Cuts was the claw style.
Okay then. Oh, I can choose multiple styles. Oh, okay, well then here, I can get rid of Heavenly... Oh, okay, I can only pick 2 styles. Okay, I got it.
No, okay, so I got it wrong.
Okay.
Heavenly Wave, Thousand Cuts, alright. No, I was talking about the character selector. Okay, Silver.
Blue the Prodigy. How do I type my name? Okay. There we go. What do we think about that name?
What's your name? I haven't got on yet.
Oh, wait, let's see. Hold up. Yeah, Red Herring White Demon.
Without capitals, okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, no, now I'm typing it in.
Xeno-chan. How about Xeno-chan?
No, you'll see what I put. See it? Eh.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Generate random name. Can I change how I look physically? Like
you should be able to, yeah.
Preset, or is it all preset?
No, I think there was like some minimum character customization.
Okay. All right. And yeah, I'll accept. Yeah. I will soy for name. Yeah, red herring. That would be funny.
It's preset, I think. Okay, Silver.
Oh, hello, Swirl.
Oh,
Welcome. We will jet the lee of our empire.
Yeah.
I swear, one of these days I'll find a way around your guard.
I doubt it. You strike with the grace of a cat.
Happily. I feel that I learn something every time I face you. Even if it's only a new place to nurse a bruise. So long as you're certain you have time.
Red herring or yellow soyberg.
Yeah.
Let us begin.
Are you saying we should learn jujitsu, Red herring?
Yeah. There we go. Break through Jim's block. Okay, I got a double tap. There we go.
Guys, you did it. We got on to play Souls games finally.
Did you see?
Shane looking like it.
Master
Xena
Li's
should learn
watching.
Wing Chun,
He
the
may
fighting
not show
style
it,
for women.
but
Yeah.
he clearly takes pride in watching his students practice.
Have you seen Ip Man, by the way?
Something every
No.
time we meet.
No.
That loss sometimes is the
Yeah.
best teacher.
I know I need to. I need to
Thank
see that and
heavens
the
bruises are
raid
worth it.
movies.
No, I'm just asking. It's okay.
Ah, okay. I'll
You are
think of it
gracious as
about-
always. I regret that there won't be much time for such practice now that you've almost finished your training.
I want to
And
fuck
Master
the
Li
fox
told me to
women.
pass on that you should speak to him when you have the chance.
Well, you have to
He
work
said
for
you
it.
can Take your time,
Ah.
so you need not rush.
But you get there. You get there. You won't miss it. You won't miss
Master
them.
Li just went into his
Okay.
house. It's just
You miss
understandable.
seafood that much, Zeno? Yeah.
You have some time to wander the school
Well,
and talk with other students. Smiling
technically
Mountain
this stream
likely
wouldn't
has
happen
some of the
without
younger
Retro.
students
So chat,
available
you
if
need
you
to
wanna
thank
spar.
Retro Man because he's the one that gifted me the copy of this game. So
I was the true seafood all along, Chuddies.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
one little tip: when the choices are on screen, and if the screen is also situated on your character's face, you can tell which choice is meant to be kind or mean by how your character looks. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, so if I'm
Yeah,
hovering
we'll
over...
explain you the morality thing later.
Okay. Oh, so like when I hover over the choice, depending on my character's expression, that'll dictate.
Yeah.
That'll like. Oh, okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Wherein a master foretells of doom or rival challenge. Hold on, no. Long before time had a name, wherein a master foretells of doom, a rival challenges for station, and the past haunts the present. Your training nears its completion in the idyllic of two rivers. Master Li promises that soon you will know more about how you came here and where your future will lead, young grasshopper. While all the strange tales begin to spread of ghosts that is not rest and shadowy assassins who heed no law. Young Shang. Long time, sucky wacky fucky tucky.
No, we haven't even started yet.
I know, I can
By
feel
the way,
the CCP.
did we miss the starting cutscene? That cutscene was awesome. If you know it, you know it.
Oh, the opening cutscene?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched it. Yeah, I probably skipped it a little bit though, but yeah, I've seen it. It is cool. Young grasshopper.
Yeah, guys, China was like a lot of times China was like a rough place.
Smiling Mountain. How do we talk?
Hello, Moldy Crow. Hello, Hollow. How you been?
Hello, Moldy Crow. Jade Emperor, Streameru. Yeah, well, this is Jade Empire is supposed to be Chinese, right? Not Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it'd be Wang Tao Empire. Shang Chao Xing Xing Chou.
You'll be in for a surprise, Zeno. You'll be in for a surprise.
Yeah. All right. Here. Where's my? Oh, this screen allows you to spend style points to learn new techniques. Map styles to your hotkeys for rapid access. There. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so they try to do this like thing in God Hand where like you can like take from other like moves and styles to like build your own off. China #1, Hail Hydra.
how do I
But it's like it's not that developed. It's still a very simple game.
Yeah. Journal screen. Where's the interact button? Camera, fighting style, run, walk, inventory.
Maybe it's called action.
I'm looking. Where is action? Let's see action. I only
How
see
did you
attack.
talk to people then? With what key?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. This guy I can clearly talk to, it looks like. Wait, what if I... Oh, there we go. I have the
would
attack.
have your attention for the rest of the day. It is good to see you. I know you haven't had much time for simple sparring. It is too bad. Your fellow students benefit from your experience. A strong opponent is the best trainer.
Konnichiwa, Clark Kent.
Oh, hello.
How you been?
But my insights deal more with the
Konnichiwa,
philosophy of
Xenohan.
combat than the
Or did I
skills
get it wrong
themselves.
again? Close enough.
Actually, oh yeah, for you it's Konnichiwa. For me it's like Kanban 1. Because it's
Yeah.
late, so for me it should be Kanban 1.
China #1. Every time I come in and conquer fan rolls. Silver Sterling said, I'm almost sure there's some characters in this game called Squint Eyes or something very close. Ooh. In the last encounter, the camera was located right behind your character. Next time try to move so we can see your enemies in action. Yeah. Damn it, this way they're gonna send me to the rice farms. Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
Master Lee is very strict about what is taught here, because martial skill is a pathway to great power, and that holds certain risks. It is not just good over evil. Few things in life are that simple. The common way to say it is, do you follow the way of the open palm or the closed fist? A term for the high path, or perhaps the way of restraint and harmony.
Okay, so this game's
Many
got like
aspire to
Paragon
few
and Renegade
achieve.
options
It is
too.
a
That's
path
cool.
of resisting tyranny.
Much better actually. And it was before Mass
The
Effect,
source
so
of that tyranny
Well, I
varies.
know, but
It is
still.
just as dangerous
follow
when it
the
comes
dialogue.
out
This is
as
actually
within. Tyranny from external sources is easy to find and fight. Defending those who cannot defend themselves is a reasonable example.
China
When
never
your
did anything
abilities are
wrong.
so much
Exactly.
greater than
CCP
those around
#1.
There is the
Still late for
temptation
me
to set
too when I am
everything
returning
right
from
by
a dog
might
shit
alone.
office party.
That
Sorry to hear,
is
Hollow.
But
tyranny.
focus. Oh yeah, sorry to hear that. Focus on this. Like, you will learn what kind of character you wanna be from what he's teaching you
Eventually,
right
you may
now.
decide that even direct violence is too inefficient for someone of your strength. It is a small leap from there to enforcing your will so that the crime never takes place. Suddenly, you are the oppressor, when all you wanted to do was make things right. This way of the open palm is not without its hidden dangers, despite the best of intentions. It is the low path, the way of aggression and discord. A misunderstood path often misused by those who wish to justify a thuggish nature. It is not as simple as crushing your enemies or as mindless as terrorizing the weak. It is a mindset born of impatience, of imposing your will.
Okay. Clark, it's still the beginning. I only got to do a little bit of combat. It's simplistic so far, but I'm sure it'll get bigger or better. Yeah. Dude, the background noises Lamau. Yeah. Often forget Xeno is underage. Yeah, no. Well, I'm not like a teen, if that's what you mean. I'm a different type of underage.
By US standards, yeah.
Yeah, by US standards, I am underage, but I'm not a teen, so it's all good.
An evil man might ignore a plea for help because he does not care, but that shows a disconnection with the world. That is not part of the way. A man on the low path might also ignore that plea, but he would do so because that person should demonstrate they are fit to survive on their own.
Hello. Actually, why am I in an underage guy's Discord chat? No, well, no. I'm legally an adult, Hollow. Like, I'm not a, I wouldn't be here if I was a minor. So, I'm a legal adult. I just can't own a pistol or drink alcohol. So, I'm that type of underage. What's the difference? Okay, yeah.
The difference is in the details. That same man might help if the odds are unreasonable. He might also do it to incur favor. There is thought in his actions. He is not a mindless killer, but he may let strength decide what course is best. That is why it is a dangerous path. It can so easily be misinterpreted.
Oh no, it's not konnichiwa, it's shalom. Exactly, Clark Kent. We're sending Mossad agents to correct that.
A term for the high path, or perhaps the...
Oh, wait,
of
shit.
course, the source of that... You are the sum of your actions. The harmony or discord that you sow will weigh on your shoulders as surely as any physical yoke. But there can be advantages. Certain forms of attack inherently lean toward one extreme or the other. They have a rhythm that resonates within you. You may find that some attacks perform better if you are more intent on causing discord. How you use this is for you to discover and decide.
Okay, so
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves. Who are you interested in?
Okay, here.
So I'll add this, Dino. There's like an exclusive style for each path, including neutral.
Okay, interesting.
But you decide what
Yeah.
You don't need them really. You decide what fits your character.
So I'm curious, is it like Mass Effect where I can actually have both of these, like the Paragon and Renegade stuff pretty much damn near maxed out then?
No. It's like it's an alignment system.
Okay, so I have to commit to one. I
You
can't
swing
just go
to
back
either
and
one.
forth.
You can stay in somewhere in the middle too. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I see. Can't drink alcohol, damn. Oh, Clark Kent wants to know, did you play Jade Empire Retro?
Yeah, long time ago.
Long
I played
time.
also Knights of the Old Republic too.
Dude, that guy's eyebrows are twice his eye size, yeah. Badass.
Yes.
Self-control, I know. Too much talking about ADHD is clicking in, yeah, Hollow. Your brain rotted. Here, where's this Subway Surfers gameplay? I gotta have some somewhere. Man, the sound effects tells me something more important is happening right now. Yeah.
Master Li is a private man, and I will not presume to speak for him. His interest in you surpasses the care of any master I have known. He must see great potential in you. If you wish, but only introspection reveals true insight. I used to call the trading center of Phoenix Gate my home, but I am settled here. I have nothing to go back to. It is not important. Suffice to say that I
Hollow, woman beating a man in the background. What game? Dislike the stream.
Enough about me.
Flagged
What
or,
else can I do
for offensive content. Fight's not over yet though. They're still fighting. They're still going.
Yeah.
As I say that, the guy lands on the floor.
It has been several years since I arrived in Two Rivers. I was surprised to find a teacher of Master Li's ability so far out on the borderlands. It was a fortuitous accident. I have studied the martial arts all my life and serve your master as I am able. He is devoted to your training and needs someone to assist the other students.
Did I already ask?
It is not important. Suffice to say that I prefer this. I am.
Damn, the dialogue is very
Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short regimen that will help them enhance their abilities. The lessons you learn from me, or from any trainer for that matter, will stay.
This Chungus studies martial arts, that's right.
Or better
Yeah.
able to focus your mind or match.
Oh my goodness, Sataki. Oh, listen, dude, this is brief. This is levity compared to like
Master Lee
modern
must
stuff.
collect a small
Yeah.
fee to reinforce this. Travel outside 2 rivers and you will find my prices are quite reasonable. No, I try to improve base abilities, but through the basics that Master Lee has instilled. When you have the opportunity, I'm sure you will pick up new styles quickly. Let's see what...
Okay. Oh, I have nothing to. Okay, yeah. Okay, did I exhaust all options here?
What
You
can
don't
I do
need
for
to,
you?
but
I am...
go
Well,
ahead.
yeah. Well, I mean, in case this guy is like important.
I mean, he is a good like introduction guy. So,
Okay.
is this an RPG? I never heard of it.
There are a
Yes,
few,
it's
but not enough for me to
it's
set up
by
something
BioWare.
like
They
challenging
made
that.
it like
There will be more
after
students
Knights of the
available
Old
later.
Republic, but before Mass Effect. And if you know any of those games, you can see some, influences.
Good.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Can I talk to this guy?
Always good to see you wandering the school. You're the best among us, after all. So it makes everyone train a little harder when you're around. The tricky part is making sure we're emulating you, not hoping to take you down a peg. You should think carefully.
Now I want to right here. Now I want to see this Chungus fighting. Imagine the floatiness. Yeah.
See Master Lee when you
Yeah.
have a chance? I'm not taking the blame. if
Maybe
you
Synth
forget.
was right. Maybe Bing Bang Wahoo was the way to go. Yep. Alright, so... Okay, that's that. I do believe I should go in here. What the fuck?
I'll mention something about it. Wow, what janky animations! Amazing.
Great pride. You have
Your master Lee is the guy that saved you when you were a kid because he believes you're the chosen one.
Though you
I
came to
see.
be an orphan, I have tried to prepare you for the responsibility your skills will bring. Have you given thought to your future?
Epic China music. Social credit up. Clothes are glitching. Oh yeah, that's the only thing that's glitching. Yeah, the clothes.
You know, I want to ask some questions.
There will be a time for that later. I have kept you hungry for information, but you must trust. Your lessons are complete. Remember these basic skills and keep them at heart. But
So you don't
also
remember what's
that
other-
classes
I know.
are not a true measure of ability. Always be ready to learn. I recall that as a child, you fell and bruised your arm. I comforted you, saying that small pains are part of learning, but not every setback imparts wisdom. You must be careful. Sometimes all you learn in defeat is that you have been defeated. This world is out of balance. Spirits grow restless, and you have a role to play that I have kept secret. Those who announce their important destiny before they are ready tend to meet unfortunate ends. The wise only seek attention when capable of
Insane.
dealing with it.
Yeah.
The people are scared. I do not have all the answers, but I know you will become very important to the fates of many. You will be called to face a great evil.
Master! Master Lee!
What is this interruption? This had better be important. There is much to say.
Master! Nijo came to warn me. He saw a boat from the outlook past the fields. Strange...
Oh, it's
outlaws.
Krillin.
They fired something at him, and Kiamin was injured.
Where is she now?
Look at Yellow
Still
Soyberg's
outside the
face.
village by the
Yeah.
outlook. Nijo couldn't carry her. Please come, Master Li. The bandits are not at the village yet, but they could arrive at any time.
We will have to continue our discussion later, my student. It appears we have more pressing matters. The time for practice is over.
Long
Go to
time, long
Gujin, the
time.
weapon master, and get a weapon. You may
Mass
soon
Effect
be
went
called
almost
to use
straight
it.
into combat. Talking is kind of drawn. This talking
On
is
your
well.
way,
To be
make
fair, we
certain
did start
Dawn
out
Star is
in a
aware
fight
of the danger.
essentially, but it
Her
was
skills
short-lived.
have always
So,
complemented yours,
and I'm
so
gonna
take her with
talk
you.
to as many people as I can.
Prepare yourself for
Don't worry,
potential
you
attack.
get your
I tend to
chance of
follow the student.
bloodshed.
I will
Yeah.
return
Soon enough.
as soon as I can. We will continue our discussion when the threat
Seems
is
we're about
over.
to get into a combat scenario. Now I remember why I uninstalled this after only 10 minutes. We'll see. Here,
Good. The
I'll
time
say
for
this:
us
this
will
game is way more politically incorrect
Now,
than
keep the basics.
Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect.
Nice.
You're gonna see some shocking things, yeah.
switch the mini-map by clicking the mouse 2 button. Okay, I checked the legends. Oh, what's this?
Ni hao, Sarah Knight.
Oh, I've
It's
received...
fine.
Wait, did I
Comrade
just...
Sarah Knight.
Oh, hello, sorry, Knight. Yeah, I wonder if I just stole. Oh, hello?
Hello? Who's here?
What are you doing in here?
Hey, Polly, how's it been?
What's up, Polly?
Hello, Paulie.
What's up? What are you guys doing in here?
I'm playing Jade Empire.
We're rebuilding the Chinese Empire.
So woohoo shit yet again.
Yes, yes. But it's politically incorrect, woohoo shit.
Why aren't you bloody streaming?
No, I am streaming.
Yeah, he's live right now.
No, you're
Yeah.
not. No.
Yes.
Yeah, I am. Look into the Discord announcements.
Oh,
There's a link there.
Wait, Egad never said anything about this. No one ever told me about this.
Oh yeah. I'm a streamer and a toy chud reviewer, Paulie.
Oh, I suppose you have to have like a certain amount of, op-eds on Fandom Pulse or whatever to be promoted. Your stream, I mean.
Yeah.
You can just self-promote.
Yeah. Like how I've been doing essentially, so.
The obvious path is humble.
Oh yeah, so you do. So I can add your channel to the list on my script that archives
Sure.
chat and video until it fills up my hard drive.
Yeah. Yep, I don't mind. Archive away.
Nah, but it is bloody useful to let you know when someone's streaming. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You just comment out the archiving parts, and I mean, if you have, I guess if you have WSL too, like you can have it notify you. It's pretty bloody useful. I'll tell you that.
Yes, Red Herring. Yeah, Red Herring, you know about the videos I make.
Oh, Red Herring, tell me more about the videos.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just like action figure reviews, essentially. That's like what
With
'cause I'm
feet.
not-
With
yeah.
feet. The
Okay,
secret toy review to feed pipeline.
That's right, yeah.
No feet. Feet you must hang. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Action figures? Yeah, I saw one recently. It was one of the Gundams, I think from Gundam Wing. Someone was critiquing it. They didn't know, like, they're like, dude, the guy was like, this looks like crap. He's like, no, man, like, parts of it are like metal, and like it looks that way because of the joints and stuff. Because it's an action figurine. It's not Gunpla. It's something else. It's an action figurine, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I have some of the guns, but I'm not knowledgeable enough on Gundam to actually, do reviews on them. I have some of the model kits and a couple of, like, the actual figures, but that's it. So...
Oh, you need to do stop motion. You should do, like, a stop motion episode. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That is something I wanted to get around to one of these days, but we'll see.
How about a stop motion animation that teaches the kids how to use guns?
No. Well, I do have something that chat doesn't know that much is that I also do like guns. I have a lot of like Nerf and the like Amazon like shell ejecting stuff too. So
Bandits are coming here.
Silver,
What do
the
they
open
want with
palm
two
enclosures
rivers?
is basically whichever choices you pick will slide one way or the other. Some choices will be gated if you go too far, but it's completely fine. The game always gives you some kind of alternate outfit, and it's very rarely relegated to New Game Plus. Okay,
Yes.
cool. I don't know the only one in the... Yeah.
Ah, I was gonna say this game looks like a bloody MMO. It's single player only or something.
Yeah, well, this is made by BioWare, the people who
BioWare,
Mass
dude.
Effect.
Yeah.
This is right after Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, wait, shit. What did I... Uh-oh. The game just crashed. What the fuck?
No,
No,
Zeno,
you're
no,
welcome
not like
back.
this.
Oh,
What? Oh, no. I just read a thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, when's the last time I fucking saved?
It's Jova. It's
yeah.
Jova, guys.
I have no saved games. Oh, fuck these...
You know what you know. You don't need to talk again. You just go to your master or whatever.
Yeah.
Bad Juju, that's right.
I like talking to toys, sometimes caressing them. I have problems with it. Yeah, when have I ever said that to parent? Zeno, your Alex Mercer figure was promised to me 2,000 years ago. Yup. You never say. Yeah. Alright, I'll be
Wait,
the...
the game doesn't have no bloody autosaves? No.
It's an old game, dude.
I don't care. Master of Orion 2 has autosaves. That runs on DOS.
Well, Master of Orion was made by PC purists, not elite
The real
snobs like us BioWares. Yes, like us BioWares.
Except from my recollection, the problem with Master of Orion 2 is that you'd be playing a multiplayer game on LAN or whatever with a whole bunch of people, and you'd be like mid-game and it would crash. And I don't think it had multiplayer saving. I think. I remember at least 2 games being just gone. And we were all like in the basement, like we had this giant computer LAN set up, like 6-7 machines.
And the stream is banned permanently. Thank you, Zeno.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, Mao's yeah.
Mao's secret donger.
Zeno picking the shirtless dude this
swear,
time.
one of
What did
these
he
days
be?
I'll find
Everybody
a
says
way
he's
around
like
your
the
guard.
good one, so
I like that name, Mal Alien Dong.
yeah, Mao's Zeno Dong.
Happily.
Give him that Mao content.
Let us
Yeah.
begin.
I don't
Alright,
know
don't
if
worry,
it's
Yeah.
on your end, but like if you're playing natively, like there's just some choppiness to the game.
Yeah,
Does
no,
you
that
get
is.
too?
That's me. Yep, that's the game here. It is very choppy.
Welcome to 2003, I suppose.
Yeah.
I can pull up the game right now on GOG and test that claim.
Well, this is the Steam version again, so
Well, yes, because someone asked for the Steam version.
I was looking at GOG last week, and they got that program where they try to save games or whatever. There's not that many saved games, however. So, like, it's like a good idea that they have, but like things like things you would expect to see, like XCOM, I'm not talking about that new shit, by the way. Spoonie was actually unironically right about new XCOM.
He may not show it.
Yes.
He clearly takes pride in watching his students practice. I learn something every time we meet.
And what else? Like I think like Monkey Island or something is like preserved or whatever. But yeah, try to buy games through GOG if you can.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling everyone. No one cares, Paulie. I tried.
Because like yeah, like Unreal, like who the hell makes Unreal again? Oh yeah, Epic or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, like you can't, but like if you want to play Unreal Tournament 2003 with you and your mates, you know, you can't because they did a whole Netflix on everybody. You can't buy it. Like,
well, actually, it got sorry to interrupt, but Unreal Tournament did get like publicly archived, I believe, and like the original like creators supported it too. So there is an actual open archive for Unreal.
Yes.
They have an open. Is it bloody? They released the bloody source code.
I don't know.
That would be amazing. That'd be awesome. I would give them a big fat kiss, sloppy kiss.
No homo, of course, right?
Of course.
But also remember the classes are not a true measure of
I
ability.
think I have the Steam version. It's fine on my end. I think I might have added some mods to fix it though. Yeah, no, I did. I just did a bunch of tweaks with like the files.
I comforted you, saying that small pain, some.
Whoa! If you search Unreal Tournament on GitHub, like you just get the most random shit. Like all these repos are like so fucking random, man. I swear.
Attack while I tend.
Tell me about it.
Oh, this sounds kind of cool. A Vulkan Direct 3D11 and Direct 3D12 renderer for Unreal Tournament, and that's UT99.
Cool.
Let's see, where can I save?
By the way, I'm gonna stream my GOG version to show you the difference. Like in quality.
Real quickly, Hollow says no regional pricing in Jeetland for GOG. As an example, I can get Ragebound for 1,000 rupees or $9, but on GOG it's $23.
9,000 rupees? What the hell does that mean? I don't even know what 9,000 rupees are. Someone's
gonna have to do the math.
1,000 rupees.
How many rupees to bananas? Like, what's the conversion?
Sorry, chat for the black screen, but I'm watching retro really quickly.
You don't need to. I'm showing it off to other people, but whatever.
Oh, okay, then never mind. My fault.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It's smooth, right? It's much smoother. I didn't tweak anything on GOG. Just saying.
Yeah, with Xeno, it's like every fourth or third frame is like stuttery or dropped. The Steam version.
Yeah,
it's still playable. It's just like it's a little jank.
Yeah, and it's weird because some things like the cloth FPS is clearly faster than some of the other shit like the actual environments.
Yeah, this looks pretty. It looks smoother than the Steam version.
Yeah.
I always say GOG version are the best for classic games. Always, always, always.
Well, damn. Is that Chun-Li you're playing? You have a Chun-Li character with red?
I'll show you. It's one of the presets.
So they made Chun-Li a preset. I got you.
I mean, she's not fake enough, but it's a start.
Alright, I believe you. Yeah, chat. It's all 13. I guess I'm one of the 14 minus, n -1. Yeah, the GOG version's a little smoother. Or Xeno, no, yeah, if you're using Proton to play, right? So you gotta, it's.
What's Proton?
So it's like, you just expect these kind of things. You're using Linux. It's like you got to edit some argument somewhere to make things go smooth out.
I do not know
Zeno
what
isn't
you're
that technically savvy at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to be technically savvy to run Linux. What are you talking about, man?
I'm just saying, he doesn't know.
That's a myth perpetrated by the Brazilians and Microsoft.
True.
Yeah.
Micro Brazilians.
Yeah.
Retro Hollow says, Retro, bad take. The best versions are the emulated versions. What say you?
Hollow, huh? Yeah, some games, like... I think someone should play the Resident Evil on N64. It's even got bloody randomization before that whole thing was even a whole bloody thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can get blue blood, or you can make them bleed green blood. And some other stuff. I think their costumes are different too. I remember when game companies, like porting a game, like it used to actually... Like in the beginning, it was real shit. Like
This is your Chun-Li.
A lot of good games ported to, like, say Sega Genesis. They're actually arcade ports, and the company would just have to like do their best to put it together and try to make it work. And there's a lot of good arcade ports to Sega Genesis. I think there's some to Super Nintendo too, but wait, let me read Hollow's message again. Emulated versions. Oh yeah, porting between like PC to 64 to or GameCube to. That was the thing, right? It's like, when you have another studio do the port, it's like they got to do some magic. They got to do some magic work, some skill to do it. Especially Resident Evil to Nintendo 64, because you got to put all those FMVs on a damn 64 megabyte cartridge. How do you bloody well do that? I'll tell you how. You take frames out and you do interpolation and shit. You reduce the resolution.
And then we have weapons training.
That's how you port.
I've talked about this a lot, but if a lot of studios wanted to make money real fast, just make a GOG version. Get rid of the DRM and publish a GOG version.
Red Herring says, breathe that void.
What's the matter, Are you scared that Master Lee might find out?
What?
The one I just bought.
Oh, no, she got her ass beat. That was domestic violence. I'm sorry, man. Hate to ruin your fantasies.
Well, no, she just refused to make me a sandwich, so that bitch got sent back to the fucking kitchen.
Charm can't lift your spirit. I'll buy the ground.
Hollow.
Flaunting your father's undeserved
What
wealth
is
does
Ship
not
of
impress me now.
Harkinian? Is that the Dune port or something? What the hell is Mario 64 project? Are those the decompilation and modification projects? So if they are, I'll say they're bloody well done. Like they're very good. You know.
Thank you, Gao, but I'll pick my own poison. Now leave, and if you'd be so kind.
Oh, Zeno, did you take
stay
magic?
downwind.
Or the last character, did you take magic?
No, I didn't take magic. I took like fast fighting styles.
You will not take all the glory if there is an attack. We are not through.
So I like faster fighting styles.
Psst, chat, there's a website that hosts all the GOG installers. Are you talking about like piracy or something? I don't understand what you're talking about.
He acts like he's above Master Lee's teachings.
The Hollow leaking spilling the secrets right now. Yeah, Red Herring. Hollow, this is a kosher stream. We buy all our games here, so.
For now.
Don't forget
we're
to
telling
save.
you to manually save.
Yeah.
Just quick save, like F10 or something.
Master Lee's teachings. You know, I complain a lot about Chinese media because I think the language is. I'm not being bigoted or like or xenophobe because his name's Zeno. Get it? No, it's just like how many vowels? Like are there like 3 or 4 vowels in Chinese? Like li, we, chi, z, she, with a z.
Yes, he said you
Like
were coming.
I don't know,
Just
man. It
ask
feels
him
like
to
their
the pad, I was gonna help
language.
see him in.
In
Strange
terms
that
of
he
phonetics
handed
needs more
brought such a
diversity.
raid. Master Lee was concerned that this would interrupt your training.
Did
He
we
expected
get over the
you to
part where
respect
Zeno
yourself.
talked to
Absolutely. Has he told
the
you
guy
any
that
more about your
spoke the
future?
exotic language?
I don't think so.
No. So, Polly, they didn't give us like people that spoke Chinese or Cantonese, but they gave us something similar. You see soon enough, or here.
Oh, like bloody ancient Chinese?
I think it's fictional. Like I tried to look it up, and from what I've learned, it's like fictional, made up.
Oh, they're like monks that went up so far in the mountains for too long, and they're like speaking like bloody Klingon.
Exciting as well.
Yeah, basically, it's Klingon. It might as well be. You see.
It is not the same. You were filled with the
No, like
things
this game,
that are
like
unknown.
this game
My
looks like
skills
like
will always be
actual
better.
like 5 out of 10, but like during the time,
The spiritual
like
ability that grants some insight,
even
but it doesn't
I would
seem
assume this game was
useful
released in like
other than
2003
keeping you awake
to
at night.
2006. Like even back then, like I would be like,
helped Master Lee discover the
nah,
unrest that
like
shapes your future, but
there
I
still weren't
still
that many
need
games
guidance.
released.
2000,
relative.
2005,
I envy
original
you.
Xbox.
Which was just a fucking Pentium 3, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
That's
I'm
sad.
glad. You have always kept your feet on the ground.
Microsoft made a
Master Lee
mistake,
say that you should
if we're gonna
keep
be
the
honest.
basics.
Microsoft made a lot of mistakes. Just one. This.
Shouldn't be too hard
Do you
to
know
get
the
off
pitch for
simple
the
games.
original
They're
Xbox,
foolish
man? It
when
was
you
just
have
like,
such an
hey, what if we had a console? And
With
they're like,
online.
huh?
Console with online. That's it.
What do we do about the hardware? Well, we just
Of
put
course. I can speak
computer
now.
components in a box. And it's
My
like,
workshop is in the center of the village by the
huh?
ditch. You must
It's
be
like,
tired
what
that you're
the
asking
fuck did
about
you just
that.
say to me?
That's not entirely true though, Polly. The original pitch was, hey, we need to get our own console so that Sony don't take over our corner of the market eventually. They don't start colonizing us.
Oh, Microsoft. They don't have there's no game market for Microsoft. They don't belong in games, quite
No, they were afraid that they would encroach on their turf eventually. They didn't care about supporting
Oh
games.
yeah, so Sony's they're gonna have a Linux. They're gonna have a proprietary Linux distribution. Get what the fuck are they?
I'm not sure.
thinking?
Did the Linux 2000s, early 2000s? Did we have Linux? I'm not sure anymore.
Yes.
Yes.
We had Linux, the Linux kernel since 1996, 95, 96.
Yeah.
And then
Now
also
look at this. Look at this
BSD.
comment. Sorry to interrupt. Look at this comment from Clark Kent. Jade Empire is 2005. KOTOR was 2003. That's right. Back in the day, development cycle for games was like 2 years. That was the norm.
Yes, get
Like
your
from
shit.
Onimusha 1 to Onimusha 2, 2 years. Like that was the norm for the longest time.
Yes, stop fucking around. Develop your stuff. You got 2 years. Get chop, get to it.
So yeah, I think we can excuse the graphics.
I don't see anything wrong, honestly. I think the game looks fine. The overall aesthetic is like wushu, right? DR?
It's honestly.
A lot of stuttering.
Yeah, honestly, it's well. That sounds,
Nice little
Yeah,
town you have.
that's my
I
fault.
can't fix him.
A lot of guards,
I can't fix him. Maybe you can, but it's the best way to describe it. Polly is wushu, but more gangster, more thug, because it's not as like
That's what I was gonna say.
it's not as
actually.
refined. This is like the wushu thing here. The wushu thing. I'm sorry that I talk so much. The wushu thing is like a more refined rendition of the past. Like China was a very bloody place, very messy.
Yeah, and this is too polygonal to be like the wushu of I don't know if you guys in chat have seen the Chinese animations. Retro, myself, Retro, and DR sat down to watch Mysteries of the, I don't know. God damn, it was terrible.
Lord of Mysteries.
Lord of Mysteries. It was terrible. They just introduced too much shit. But yeah, if you try to watch any Chinese animes, they all take place during the War of the Three Kingdoms. Like, I guess the CCP.
Well, even Japanese animes have like War of Three Kingdoms. Like, it's always War of Three Kingdoms, even though like it's such a small period in the history of.
But the bloody Japanese can actually draw, can't they?
Yes. You know who had? You should look up. Paulie, you should look up the best Chinese animators I've seen. They made the animations for Wukong. Like 2D animations, like they hired a Chinese studio to do, 2D animations for that
during like game development.
Are the bandits here yet?
Well, during the game development, you can see them in the game as cutscenes, like backstories to the world.
That's pretty cool. I like that's like I'm trying to think of what I want to say the Last Airbender had. Something like that.
Last Airbender is cool. I like the original, the OG, but it's not animated by Chinese studio. I think it was Canadian American. Yeah.
I don't care if bloody Chinese want to make animations, but you can't just have like all 3D and call it animation. Like, I don't know. It just you know the uncanny feeling we got when we watched.
No, yeah, like the new Berserk was like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the
Berserk is even worse.
OVAs, like, you hear how they did that shit? They had two teams. They pitted them against each other. It's like, all right, you guys are gonna do like DigiPaint, and you guys are gonna do CGI, and we're gonna mix them together, the best of both. And it's like, ooh, brother, it just came out terrible.
Ghibli used 3D. For rotoscoping though. It was in
Why is everyone 6 foot tall?
Why is
says
listen to this guy. Sorry, shut up. Listen to this guy. Diotan.
If you'd prefer, I don't need to use Thofan. Now, what brings you here?
Thofan?
Already?
The prosperous East. China is a desert in the middle. Of course the East is prosperous. Oh my god.
Dawnstar, I watched you practice.
Did you get a glimpse of like his like ancient dialect?
I want you to keep it and use
it.
He's
well, that was
a good weapon
Vortigaunt,
is a true
right?
warrior's most treasured possession.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool because I don't know, Xeno. Can we talk about the any leaps forward and the PCC?
Well, 2 actually, but you need to choose
many leaps forward.
Master Lee wants you to
Too many leaps.
on your first weapon.
The greatest of all leaps.
I think that's why they make too much wushu shit. What I mean when I say wushu, I think it's actually wuxie or something, but it's
no. You can say wushu because no, because here wushu has nothing here. How can I explain this? Genealogically, wushu has nothing to do with ancient Chinese literature and theater. Wushu, so the term wushu is like, they call it that because it's like the sound the sword makes. Whoosh whoosh, right?
I'll explain.
Actually,
and it was, yeah?
It's called something else. Let me look it up real quick.
No, this is wushu. And it's like invented in like Hong Kong, like in the 20th century.
Oh, actually, you're right. Bloody AI says wushu is a modern term encompassing various martial arts styles developed in China. My bad, I almost said the superior Asian country.
Wushu originated in Hong Kong, to be precise. British Hong Kong.
It's called something else. But when I say wushu, I just mean the whole genre of like it takes like I watched this series on an anime streaming site called something, the Peerless Tang Clan. I thought it had to do with the Wu-Tang Clan.
The Wu-Tang.
Honestly, to be honest with you, clicked on it.
There is a Wu-Tang Clan actually,
and
you can watch a movie called Shaolin versus Wu-Tang, or Wu-Tang meets Shaolin.
To my disappointment, it had nothing to do with the Wu-Tang Clan. It was like, it was all in the Wushu style in 3D, like Three Kingdoms, and it was like the swirl was, it was like cheap knockoff Berserk mixed with the Three Kingdoms, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, no man, I'm like, why are these Chinese animations going on anime streaming sites? I'm like, nah man, I'm never watching this shit again. And then the last time I watched something was with you, Retro Man, and you, DR, to show you that all this shit looks the same. It's all 3D animated, or 3D CG.
They like it cheap, dude. They like it cheap. Also, like, they get the nation like gives them like stipends or like stimuli for certain projects.
Your friends have.
Alright, so I got a new sword.
Sorry, Zeno. Sorry that we talk so much.
It's all good.
Hollow again with the controversial stuff. Hollow, question for you races. How would you rank the race? Koreans, Chinese, Japanese, Thai, Filipino?
Japs, Thai, Koreans, or no, Chinese and Koreans then, yeah. Japs, Thai, Chinese and Koreans. Koreans at the bottom.
Why?
I mean, let's be honest. With K-pop, I'm sure you would put them at the bottom too.
Ooh.
You know, there's women that do K-pop, right? You do realize that.
And men too, yeah.
Aren't there a couple Korean animation or like fixer-ups? Isn't Dr. Movie? Aren't they primarily?
I can tell you one right off the bat: the DMC one. Andy Shankar hires Koreans.
Yep, that's another reason why too.
Simpsons also hired Koreans, if I remember correctly. Solo Leveling, I haven't watched it. I think it's like by a Korean animation studio. Where's Laos? Good question, Silver.
They're outsourced to Korea, that Rough Draft Studios. Yeah, that's I think that's like a South Korean animation production or studio.
Well, typically, yeah. What happens is like a studio from the West or Japan, they'll have like a series. They'll come up with it, and they'll have so much work because in Japan they overwork people like crazy. They have a crazy work culture, especially in this industry, the animation industry.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Oh shit, we gotta get these keyframes done, and we don't have time. We gotta get this to TV Tokyo in like 2 weeks or whatever." And what they'll do is they'll fax or email, like Dr. Movie or some of these other places in South Korea. And they'll be like, "Hey, we want you to animate this and do the keyframes."
Yeah,
and,
so the term is called outsourcing. And you can realize why certain games are the way they are now, because animation studios started doing outsourced work way before game developers.
Yes, animation, even though it's kind of in decline, it has a fine tradition. But wait, they're making another 3D CGI anime, Fist of the North Star. Why?
Oh yeah, that.
If you watch the original, between the two dubs, they have different music as well. Like, you can enjoy it twice. And
honestly, Fist of the North Star, this is the best way to summarize like this game. Like a more Chinese Fist of the North Star.
Or what's the Japanese? You are already dead. Shindero.
Omae wa mou shinderu.
Yeah. There we go.
Baka no gaijin.
Hi.
Hi.
Gomen.
Interesting story. I never knew those were made in South Korea.
With no purpose.
Yeah, they were
I want to show
outsourced.
supplies and continue my search elsewhere.
You will all, of course.
It might be different now,
Bloody
though.
bill collector. What the hell, man? Bloody
Oh, shit,
bill
there's
collector's
gore?
calling me. There's gore?
Yeah, the guy just got fucking jibbed. Again, my stream latency is fucking atrocious. But...
This game is not politically correct, I told you guys.
Good for them. Like, I hate communism.
Gibbs.
Look out.
I think
Oh, fucking hell.
oh my god, he just blew the fuck up.
I wonder where these ships come from.
Damn.
Where could these ships come
Portugal.
from?
Portugal.
Portugal. These are definitely Portuguese people over there blowing people up.
Hollow says... Weird tangent, but I was watching the Sakamoto Days anime and I was wondering how Japanese men have become completely subservient to their wives to make sure to make a sanitized society. That's a good question. I haven't seen Sakamoto Days. I've seen School Days, which was... that was fucking crazy.
Oh boy.
Long sword.
There's this new, it was adapted from a hentai visual novel.
Yeah, Clark. Oh my god.
It starts with an N. I don't fucking know. The kids are fucking in public. It's,
Does it have gangs?
You're going down.
no, it's like this tourist island that's shaped like a heart, and there's like a jizz thing around it. It's very crass and vulgar. It's trying to emulate the success, I think, of Shimaneta, a world where dirty jokes, a boring world where dirty jokes doesn't exist, but it just, I don't know. It's weird. I told Egad to watch it because I figured he's all about that censorship, depending on what day it is or whatever. Or he'll write an article about it on Fandom Pulse. I don't know if he's watched it yet, though.
By the way, something cool about the soldiers, the Black Legion, they have black hands, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Nuki Tashi, the animation. It's only got 2 episodes, yeah. I think it just undermines it because it's like the law is you have to have sex, but in Shimaneta or whatever, which roughly translates to blue joke or whatever, which blue jokes are funny, dirty jokes are awesome.
No, wait, that's not the word for blue.
They didn't make people have sex. Like their whole goal, what the hell's the name of the main character? She just wants to be able to say dirty jokes. In Shimaneta, like, the kids in the morally upright schools or whatever, like, they're so ignorant of sex or sexuality in general. Like, they think you can get pregnant by, like, sitting on a toilet bowl. And all, Kuja, or Ayami, all she wants to do is be able to say, like, cock and pussy out loud and make jokes and puns. Like, that's all she wants. This new thing that's based off this, hentai visual novel, which apparently visual novels are a waste of time, most of them, like 99% of them, because it's like 8 hours to play one.
Well fought, my student.
Yeah, like in Shimaneta or Shimanita or whatever the hell, they didn't want to force anyone to have sex. They just wanted to say dirty jokes.
We expected an army. Your strategy, as always, is impeccable.
Black Legion, yeah, Swearo.
But no one will hear.
Also, how does that guy explode? Can you get a skill to do that?
No, someone shot a cannon at him, that's why he exploded. So Xeno, how's the game? It's alright. Oh damn, he insta-killed him. Yeah, the game's alright, yeah.
It would seem that my past is catching up to me, and you are destined to be swept along.
True, I haven't even watched Neon Genesis or Cowboy Bebop yet. What the hell is wrong with you, Hollow? Sincerely, what is wrong with you?
I must go and make sure everything is in
to be
place.
fair, I haven't watched Cowboy Bebop either yet. I've only watched Neon Genesis.
Oh, Hollow. the honey juices scene was funny and Shimoneta, whatever, however you pronounce it. I'm drinking during the day. I don't know. You've seen Shimoneta, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist, but you haven't seen Neon Genesis Evangelion or Cowboy Bebop. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
See to your fellow
Yeah, Clark Kent. The answer waits the time. Like, yeah, that's because Clark Kent is making a
Cowboy
visual novel.
Cowboy Bebop is very not for Zoomers. I'll just say.
Yeah.
I like it, but you've been warned.
And when you had to level up, come to the character record and click on your character to level up. Okay, where the fuck do I? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, no. Okay, we're good. This screen allows you to spend points to improve your abilities. You can also click the balanced button to automatically distribute to create a balanced character. Okay, did it fucking...
Actually, Paulie, what, in your opinion, is the best visual novel?
Did it fucking freeze?
Did you save your game?
No.
Well,
oh my fucking Christ. Yeah, I mean, I can still move the cursor, but oh my god, it literally bricked my PC here.
The best visual novel, probably Higurashi no Naku Kiri, When They Cry, or I haven't played Steins Gate, but the adaptation of Steins Gate's pretty good.
Steins Gate was a thing before the visual novels, though. Right. Oh, the cat, hold on. Talk amongst yourself.
No. Steins Gate was a visual novel first.
Hey.
That's the source material. But don't mention Steins Gate to people on like A/A, because they'll just call it Reddit Gate and they'll insult you or whatever. Because the show does do a good trick. It's actually a hangout show, but they have like the chuny nonsense of time travel. So.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, what happened to the character portrait?
Dude, the game just fucking like absolutely hit the shit. Okay,
like it froze?
Yeah, it just froze and crashed hard.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I see it right now. Like you can see your stats, but not your character.
Dude,
yeah,
I was in a separate screen entirely. I wasn't even in that screen. Yeah, I just fought the fucking thing here.
Truth,
Xeno.
Hollow says, well, my 1 hour, 45-minute train journey is coming to an end. I'll sleep as soon as I get home. Have fun, boys. All right, see you, Hollow.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Hollow.
What did I miss?
The game just fucking had an Uber crash. Dude, it like
Uber
froze and then crashed. Yeah.
Giga crash.
Oh my god.
Omega Giga crash.
Try installing the
SDK.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so I admit it probably wasn't the best choice to stream. I thought it was going to be, again, because the problem is when I stream these games that I've never played before, I pretty much go in as blind as possible. So.
Then I'll stream it. Damn, you guys are so picky. You have no refined taste. Do you not appreciate blowing up Chinese? Exactly, but do you not appreciate blowing up Chinese men from cannons and then resurrecting their ghosts to fight for you? What's wrong with you people?
Yeah. Well, it was the thought that counts. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll still try to stream. I probably won't just beat it on stream then. That's it. I'll try to stream some more of it here, but I probably won't beat this game on stream.
I think that'd be against TLS if you tried to beat it on stream.
Well, if you guys want more Jade Empire, follow Retro Chan. I think most of you guys already saw.
I'll have to find time for it. I'll find time soon.
I'm not. I don't have the capture on here.
Do you have a backup, Xeno?
Yeah, I have Vanquish. Like if the game crashes again, I'll just move to Vanquish because I've got Vanquish. So.
Vanquish crashing.
Game's this bloody old. You have to look up what's that website? It's got like things on how to do wide mode and fixes for your modern operating system. I would bloody well look at that, I suppose.
The thing is, Silva, I understand. The thing is, like, I know Xeno has psychopathic tendencies, And this is like one of the RPGs that they like let you play into death.
Oh fuck, and I died. Shit. I wasn't paying attention.
You are dead. No big surprise.
Stream Spider-Man 2000. Dude, I wish Hollow. I want to play that game. That game looks fun. Psychopath Comic. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that when I do get like these choices in games, I do choose Paragon routes, even though I'm a fucking psychopath. So, like, I have
social credit down.
Yeah.
Social credit down.
Longsword.
Why do I? Could I elaborate on why I think visual novels are a waste of time? Because most visual novels is like, visual novels are a good way to like, oh, that guy blew up again. Sorry. So visual novels, like, it's a good medium, but like most are too long. Like, I think the first Higurashi visual novel, most visual novels are like 6 to 8 hours long. And that's even if you're skipping a lot of dialogue, which I don't understand why people would skip dialogue. Like, you want to make sure you understand what's going on, right? It's like reading a book. Also, like, I wish visual novels had more choice. Like, that's why I think, like, a combination of visual novel, like a hybrid of visual novel and, like, point and click is like the ultimate
based
kind of thing, but I haven't seen anything like that. But Clark Kent, if you're making a visual novel, I'm not trying to knock you or anything. I just, writ large, like most visual novels, so they're like Asian or from Japan or whatnot, and no, it's just like, why, for example, like Higurashi, like why a lot of people don't like reading. And I know a lot of the Higurashi stuff is like in the visual novels because that's how Ryo 07, that's the source, right? Is he made them visual novels and they got adaptation to anime. It's like if the first episode is like 8 hours long, like with 8 hours you could watch each anime episode's 20 minutes. Like you could watch a season and a half. Because the original Higurashi by Studio Dean is 2 seasons long. You could watch it, and it's the adaptation. Like, people say Studio Dean didn't do a good job. No, dude, that compared to the shit that Passion did, or I think, was it Passion, or who was it? They did Gao and Satsu. They fucking ruined it, man. The plot is stupid. But the original Higurashi is very good. On the other hand, okay, Clark Kent, you could say that there are visual novels that have been adapted to other sources that aren't very good. Like, okay, there's Yumi Neko, which Ryu 07 made. A lot of people don't like the Yumi Neko adaptation, but they love Yumi Neko. I would say Yumi Neko as a story doesn't work because it's a postmodernist critique of what do you call it? Like murder mystery or the locked murder mystery. Japanese have a word for this, but Ryo 07, Ryushi 07, he missed the boat. People in the 70s and 80s, they were reading French literature that did a breakdown on the locked room murder mystery, the murder mystery genre. So he's like 2-3 decades late on this thing. Like, you gotta love the killer and get the fuck out of here. I just want to know who the suspect is, you know what I mean? But that's just me. But a lot of visual novels are just way too long. Like how I've been talking right now. Yeah, they're just very verbose.
I can say it like this. I was looking up like yesterday. I was looking up the art panels of like Air Gear. It was like illustrated by Ito Ogure. And just look at the panels. Look, there's so much action and flavor in them. There's also dialogue, right? But there's a design to the panels, and it's very, neat and active, even though it's not, even though it's static paper. Visual novels, they lean too much on talking for me. They're not like the manga counterparts where stuff is like crazy stuff is happening all the time. Does
the
that make
paneling and
sense?
the action.
Continue.
That's like the paneling and the action scenes. Also, Zeno, what is it? Clark Kent is saying that the game audio is too loud. He can barely hear Polly. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fine because the game just crashed again at the fucking level up screen. So yeah, we're gonna have to move on to Vanquish
Big
here.
What a shame. I told Zeno. I told him he's a nice guy. I told Zeno, go talk to Silver. He'll set you up. But he didn't listen.
Well, I thought
What a
that I
shame.
was good as gravy, and all I had to worry about was the fucking thingamajig, the whatchamacallit, not the frames. I thought the frames were the only thing that I was in need of worrying about. So, oh well. I don't know. I might try to stream in the future. I did play a bit of it, so I mean, granted, I didn't get like too far, but I did at least get to do some of the combat, got a melee weapon and shit. So,
I'll
the
show
game
you how.
does, yeah.
Here's what we'll do. If it doesn't work, I'll play the game and we'll have like a choose your own adventure kind of thing where us will decide what to do with the character each turn. Something like
Yeah.
that. Something funny.
Yeah, that's
So wait, Clark, you didn't hear anything I said, or you got like if you got half of what I said, you pretty much got it.
Well, it's Vanquish time. So, Silver, guess what? It's time for some Platinum Games Kino, Silver. If you don't know, Paulie, Silver hates Platinum Games.
Sega.
So,
Why?
In his defense, he never said he was a Vanquish hater. He hated Bayonetta, that's the point.
Bad day for the Gem of Empire.
Well, my point ultimately was that I do acknowledge like visual novels, like the PC-88 and the PC-98, like those personal computers were a big reason. Like they were like the, I don't want to say like the hentai machines, but like they were like if you didn't want to do something for like Master System or do something with like NES or MSX or anything, like you could make a game on PC-98 for PC-98. A lot of those games are visual novels. I will say though, a lot of visual novels, they have beautiful character work. They have beautiful background art, some of them. Some of them have really good music. But ultimately, like a lot of them they're all like dating sims, which is really fucking boring to me. I like detective stuff. I like mystery stuff, but ultimately I think visual novels should be more multiple choice and not multiple choice in like, oh, okay, I'm at this point in the route, like I have to pick between 3 dialogue options. That's like from a logical point of view, like that's a quote unquote game, but it's, I don't know, like I wish visual novels would be more point and click at those points in time, as opposed to like picking 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 5 dialogue options, and then your next choice is another 1 out of 3, 4, 5 dialogue options. Clark can. But yeah, people can knock VNs all they want. Like I said, look at the history of the PC-88, PC-98, and the self-publishing industry. A lot of Japanese game companies that made it, or some of them did make it to the big leagues, and they got their start doing visual novels. Hentai, or whatever word they want to use at the time to make it seem
even Western comics artists have. Yeah, well, yeah, even Western comics artists have like the same pipeline.
But no, like actually, I was looking at just the other day. I was looking at on YouTube, like because the Basement Brothers, if you know the channel, he plays old PC-88 and PC-98 games. Apparently he got into it young when he was a kid, because I think his dad worked like overseas or something, and he was aware of the PC-88, him and his brother, in Japanese consoles. So he's ahead of everyone. Like, at the time, like when he was in the PC-88, I was on, I don't know, like Windows 3.11, right? And I think he's a little older than I am. But no, a lot of visual novels, they have very beautiful artwork, and like you guys know about how they used to do the art, like they do it on a piece of paper. They do it on saran wrap, and they put the saran wrap over the monitor, and tape it to the corners, and they do it in like the first version of there's all those art programs for like MS-DOS or whatever. Some of those programs, you look at them, they actually have they don't have layers, but like they have what is it called? Fucking
causing some temporary performance loss, especially in the skeletal actuators.
I don't know. I'm not much of an art like shade or light or not like you can. I forget what it's called. You can color. And, you know, you have to pick the palette. You know, and you can say I want a palette of 16 colors, and they manage to make these things look beautiful with like 16 or 20 color palette. It's pretty amazing, honestly. Some of that artwork is so like well done, like it would fucking blow away modern stuff if you could animate it. Gradient, no. It's like where you can color over a layer, but you not the other parts of the layer. I forget. But there's a whole bunch of people who are into it. It's kind of niche, so I say a whole bunch. So I'm incorrect. But like yeah, like if you look it up, it's pretty cool. I would say. Like back then they had the same level of technology. They're just limited by how much RAM they have, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I saw some of that and I thought like, well, what if I run PC98 in an emulator and I run, the whatever paint tool and I hook up my shitty USB tablet. I have one from like 2001 or whatever. It's very simple. But I could use that to emulate the mouse, and then I could, just try something. But no, man. Visual novels can be interesting, but when it comes to like gameplay, that's the problem. Is like a lot of visual novels are way too long, and the choices you make are just what thing of text am I going to choose? And for a lot of people, it's just not their speed, Now that we have like 3D, super 3D graphics and all this shit, it's like it's a hard sell. I would even say Higurashi is a hard sell when Studio Dean did such a very good adaptation of Higurashi. Yumineko, I think Yumineko is up his own ass, so I don't even consider Yumineko. But Steins Gate, maybe the visual novel's better. I don't know.
Ollie, I'll show you a visual novel made by Studio Gainax.
Blade can only replicate what already exists.
Gainax or Gainax?
The ones that made Evangelion.
Gainax. They made a PC98.
Princess Maker too.
Oh yeah. They did Princess Maker. I forgot about. I learned about that like 3 weeks ago. Like yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's something. It's like a management kind of game. So it's not like quite visual novel, but it's a nice in between.
Silver Sterling says, I however really like Police Knots. Oh yeah, Police Knots. That's the one by Hideous Kojima.
Silver Sterling, Princess Maker is not a visual novel. I don't know, it's kinda there.
Is it? Or is it not?
I mean, there's multiple endings, there's dialogue among the management stuff.
But Clark Kent, are you making a visual novel in like Ren'Py or one of those frameworks meant for visual novels? Because I would suggest that you put, if you're just looking to make a straight visual novel, I would suggest to break up the monotony, to put like,
we need to get some data on how far
if you can't tie it to the gameplay logic, like just put some mini games in there or something,
Yes, mini games are awesome. That's like, there's like this hatred for modern audience about like, mini games are bad, mini games are ass. GTA San Andreas was built off mini games.
reaction. Sam, give the electromagnetic engine generating the reaction force a second to cool.
So we can't hit the thing too quick, huh?
Go ahead and punch it again.
Wait, why are we still paused? What happened?
What?
No, my stream was delayed, sorry, forget that.
Oh, well, I just changed the settings. I just changed it to Vanquish, the title.
Football Manager, I guess, would be a visual novel then, Retrovan.
Looks like you've still got some
You think I'm inclined to disagree? Some people get really attached to their, like, virtual Tamagotchi football players. I mean soccer, for you Americans, yeah, soccer.
We took the measurements we made of your brain's sympathetic nervous system and tuned the R's suit synaptic emitters to augment your reactions under fire.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't really make walking around with electrodes all day any more comfortable.
It's been a while since I touched the game,
Small
so I'm
price
just
to
doing
pay
the
for having
tutorial again,
elevated
just
synaptic
to
activity
refresh
during
here.
critical fight or flight situations.
Will you two quit bickering like a couple of MIT grad students?
I will say, I do like the
Now
sci-fi in
let's
this game.
proceed
It
with our
does look
test of
really
the R's
cool.
functionality.
The suit
Let
that
me know when you're ready,
Sam here wears is pretty cool.
Okay.
You can tell they put a lot of work into like Sam's suit because Platinum here, honestly, Platinum they don't dig in too deeply on visual style.
Yeah.
I finished implementing the manual.
But I'm guessing someone like at Platinum really like, you know, mech suits and mechs and stuff.
Yeah, and robots. If anything, this game reminds me of like if Binary Domain was good, essentially.
Yeah.
Here.
If Gears of War was good, that's the common consensus, right? If Binary Domain was better, if Gears of War was better, it would look like this.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen this game before. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say to Clark Can, there's a game that's it's a Russian game. It's like I forget what it is. It's like your character gets into it's dark something. It's the way that it plays out like fucking.
Very well.
By the way,
Eye of the Beholder.
Clark Can is in the Xeno server. You can just join us, Clark.
But yeah, it plays like Eye of the Beholder, but it's like you fell asleep, you got really drunk, you were with your buddy, you got drunk at the motel, or you got drunk at the inn or whatever, and someone shows up dead, and you got to do these things to prove your innocence. It was made by like Slavic or Russian dudes. Now that's too much, like I think on the side of point and click, especially that it plays like room by room, like Eye of the Beholder or like Wizardry or something. But no, I think visual novels would be cool if you can just spice them up, you know.
Have you ever seen Anarchy Reigns by Platinum as well? And I'd say some of the designs are as extreme and complex as this game is.
Ooh, I've never heard of
Oh yeah, Anarchy Reigns. I mean, you can't play it anymore, dude. Like it's how can I describe it? It's what it really is Platinum's answer to Super Smash Bros. Welcome,
Hello,
Clark. How you
shalom,
doing?
Clark.
And Clark
Shalom.
Shalom. I have a new microphone. Can you hear me loud and clear? Is it
Wonderfully?
Yes, sir.
Melodically even.
Sounds
is it
fabulous.
Is it better than the previous one, the one I used? Like
Honestly, I only like talked to you once, so I'm not sure, but it is very clear.
Yeah,
We've been together.
It's better than my internal shitty mic, so yeah, yours is definitely better.
We've talked together like once, yeah, for a longer period of time. Okay, what was it about visual novels? I'm using Construct engine. It's an engine for 2D platformers. You can make games like Hotline Miami in it, for example, and 2D platformers, Metroidvanias. And I use that for my visual. I'm using that for my visual novel, specifically because if I want to go beyond Renpe's, for example, limitations, I can. I can. I already have a. Well, I don't want to oversell my stuff. It's far from being presentable. So let's keep it vague for now. But yeah.
Then again, Ken Levine is eager to overrepresent his stuff. So why should we humble ourselves?
And overrepresentation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So you're doing constructors called?
Construct is the name of the engine. I'm using Construct 2 for now, and I'm gonna port it to Construct 3 later on. But yeah, it's basically the same engine. Yeah.
Cause like my personal feeling, cause we're sorry, Zeno. Are we hijacking?
Yeah, nah, it's all good.
Cause if
we kinda are, but yeah.
I think Retro likes action adventure stuff or mystery stuff, and I think I know the Dr. Asuero likes mystery stuff. And I remember playing a lot of games back in the day that were point and click, like indie games. Like this is like 2000, right?
We're thinking sort of a point and click adventure, like Secret of the Monkey Island.
Kinda. I remember playing this game. I don't remember what the game is because I think I just like downloaded it off a site when I was a kid, and it had like a box for text and stuff, and characters' portraits would appear, but like you had to solve a murder. And I'm not saying every VN you should be solving a murder mystery or whatever, although that'd be kind of dope. But
oh my God,
a lot of VNs they're just like 8 hours long, and all your choices are just like dialogue trees, and so like you can basically like you see the guides for like the hentai or the dating sims, and they're just like decision trees and trees of what scenes happen, and it's like, all right.
No. Okay, I can already tell you a lot of this stuff I agree with. And I've noticed, and I'm specifically trying to address. It's just that I don't want to oversell a game that still does not have its feature set in stone. I'm still in the early stages, so you know. But for example, I'm gonna have a map that's different. Like it's not gonna be a top-down map. So if I want any buildings or parts of map of the city destroyed, it's gonna be well represented, for example, due to players' choices. And
is this woman supposed to be Hillary Clinton on the show?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes, it is. It is. Look at the date. Look at the date of this game. It's obvious who it is.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Also, I like how we started the stream by killing Chinese and now we're killing Russians.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we've got Steve Blum's Barrett knockoff over here. We're gonna go run the fate of the gay-looking Russians here.
This is Steve Blum, huh? Or the guy with the beard, the older guy?
Yeah, the older guy's Steve Blum, yeah.
DARPA operatives take their orders directly from POTUS.
You should just break out into Spike Spiegel.
Or what else? What are some other voices? He did Killer Croc from Arkham.
Wolverine. Or whatever it says, on the show.
Yeah. Dude, I love Steve Blum as a voice actor. So he's like the only toucan one I think is actually talented. Granted, half the time though he's just told to play himself, but still.
Oh, but in regards to visual novels, like, we have the technology now, software and hardware-wise, where it's like, I want a visual novel where, instead of just waiting for, like, people to talk and talk and talk, like, I want people to talk and talk, and then I want my character to be left alone by their lonesome, and I want to be able to, like, explore a room, you know what I mean? Or do things. And then I want to be like, leave the room, and, like, and then the talk can go on, or I can do things and that affect the story, maybe. Like, I think that's interesting.
I am intending on injecting some, let's call it RPG mechanics. I'm gonna have sort of light RPG mechanics, so you can interact with the world a little bit, not just it's not going to. let me put it this way: you're gonna choose one of 3 character classes. So let's say detective will be one of them, which is funny that you mentioned someone liking mysteries. Was it who did you say?
Me,
was it?
DR, and
Yeah,
I think
yeah. So one of the classes will be a detective. So those will be more like dialogue skills. Maybe your perception will depend on which class you pick. Profession, more like. And then there will be secondary skills, which are athletics, lockpicking. What is the third one? Jesus Christ, I should remember this stuff. But things that let you interact with the world, the material world, the objects more so than the characters. So I guess I already am going in this direction of letting players interact with the world more and not just talk. Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
This is gonna be in the game. It's just, I don't want to oversell it, and it is my first game, so so I'm not of a mindset that I cannot bring myself to do something just as a prototype. If I start something, it has to be incredible, or as I have to make it as best as it can be. But on the other hand, it's just my first game, so I have to know that it has to be released at some point. I cannot just keep working at it. It's better.
But that's not how Ken Levine designs his games. Oi, hey, goy.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
You gotta chill it. I promise you the moon.
So yeah, on the other hand, it's sort of a sandbox for me to still learn things because and develop tools that I will use for future visual novels and those. Cool. And I can build. Cool. I can build on it. I already know I can build on what I'm gonna learn here. But I want it to be a presentable product. I want it to be a high quality, at least in most regards. I want it to be. But there is only so much one person can do.
No, I hear you. Like, if you could do that, I think it would go over well because there are like even people making like modern visual novels. Like, if you've ever played Higurashi or Steins Gate, for example.
I watched Higurashi. I thought about playing it like this week. Yeah.
Well, like if you've seen the Studio Dean or even the crappy Gao and Satsu adaptations, like in a world like Higurashi, like if you could play as what the hell's his name? Kenichi or whatever. Like imagine a world like that with if you understand what the concept is. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but like, and then that kind of world, you could do things, and then have it to where the festival happens, and then everything. It's like primary. Like, then he wouldn't have had to make like 8 visual novels. Or even like Yumi Neko. It's the same concept. Instead of just having people talk and not really having any options, which I don't know. It would be great. It would be awesome.
There was a game 2 years ago. There was like a visual novel about living in the Middle Ages, and you had like a choice of 4 playable characters.
I think a lot of people the reason like Ryu 7 did visual novels for Higurashi is because like they don't know anything about like game design or writing code or anything, and they just learn like how to do the visual novel thing. And they, all Japanese, they're probably all good at art because they have to write all these crazy ass characters, and I don't know, like I think like Higurashi would be interesting. Like I want to leave this here, like, or I want to, like you're saying, Oyashiro-sama's curse is gonna get me, like Shion or Beyond saying that, like I want to punch, towards the first episode, the first question episode, like, no, I want to take the baseball bat and I want to hit her in the fucking face. I want to kill her ass, kill her. Like, that would be interesting, right?
if I could boil down what my guiding principle is, what my guiding pause for making the, well, there were two, but one of them is my severe disappointment in Cyberpunk 2077's almost complete lack of any consequence to the choices that the players make. And it's as if someone took Dragon Age Origins and they left the sort of the text box, or even that's not exactly true, because Dragon Age allowed you to say like 6 things sometimes, and in Cyberpunk it's 2 or 3. But you have the dialogue system, but you have the quote-unquote choice, but no consequences at all. I think Cyberpunk only really there were like 2 or 3 pivotal picks you could do that affected the ending, and
Mass
really
Effect colored endings. Woo.
And and even so maybe I'm being slight, I'm playing with words here, because I'm trying to make, we have player choices, like people can choose stuff, but maybe we should talk about consequences, long-term consequences of our actions.
Yes.
What does it mean? Specifically, Witcher 2, Act 2, for example. Based on your choices at the end of Act 1, you have a completely different hub. You're allied with completely different factions. It changes almost the entirety of Act 2, or at least to a significant degree. That's a great example. Dragon Age Origins had consequences and choices, I think, fairly, even for the genre, evenly interspersed throughout the game. You could kill pivotal characters in the middle of the game, not just at the end. I don't want to do what Deus Ex Human Revolution, although I like that game a lot. They just gave you choices at the very end, which is basically not you just had a different cutscene. And at the very end, like the choices, the most important choices were made at the very end, like last 5 minutes of the game. You picked one of the
colors of the moon changed. Yeah.
Also that, which that's a different discussion. I think it was entirely terrible, but people were understandably disappointed. So no. I want to have consequences more evenly interspersed and actually have impact. But that I know why developers don't do it, because it's a huge. They would have to create a ton of assets. Didn't we talk about Ashley and Kaidan from Mass Effect 1? I think Zeno, you were there for this discussion about how they gave us this great choice, but then they copped out, retreat, completely abandoned it by not giving us any opportunities to almost any, removing that character from Mass Effect 2. So because they knew the amount of work it would require, meaning you pick Kaidan or Ashley, and then half of your player base potentially will only see this. There's been a discussion about it like 15 years ago about choices, how much work it entails for a developer giving that kind of sort of consequential choice, where you will only interact with this character for the next 3 games and not the other. That's yeah. I don't know. Did it make sense what I said?
Yeah, here, I'll be right back. I gotta feed my dog and check the mail, so I'll be back.
Right.
Hold on 1 second.
You know what I'm curious about? How did Team Platinum predict the next Russo-Ukrainian war in space?
Yeah, Sterling, you did. Yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah, they're very short games. Like, you can make a lot of runs fast. Like a rogue light.
It's just there's a bunch of things I should do, and it's it's a huge list, and every we talked with Randy about it. I think we had a conversation that it's just it's a list of little things as a game developer you have, and even squeezing in another thing is just too much mental energy you would have to spend on doing that. I'm like, okay, I'll have to play this, and when I play a game I just want to not think, maybe. But yeah, it's on my list. Oh, by the way, I think I condone the platinum hate. Vanquish was the only really cool game that you didn't have to make excuses for.
What's wrong with Bayonetta again? I didn't
play that one. Okay, that's yeah. I played Astral Chain and Nier Automata and what was the what is the other one? One of the more recent ones.
Bayonetta 3 or like Revengeance or what? Anyway.
Revengeance was platinum. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Oh jeez. I cannot hate on Revengeance. Can I? Does anyone here hate Revengeance?
Definitely not me.
Yeah, like I like what I heard so far. It's less like it's a VN, like a visual novel, but it's more like it's a it's more like a game where you go room to room, you know? Like I don't care if it's like as simple as like Eye of the Beholder or like those dungeon crawl games, you know, where you got like each square room and states and stuff. Like, I don't care if it's that simple, but like make choices. Like at the beginning of the game, like, or if you're familiar with like Higurashi, like just imagine like all the crazy choices you could make the first go around as Keiichi. Like
there he is. I'm not a fan of Revengeance at all. I only like cutting people. memes are the genes of the soul.
And I do agree with what you said about it's not just player choice, because you can have a thing, you can have like presumably like in a VN, like you'd kind of have like a state machine.
I am being pedantic about the words. Like, you know, when people say choice, they mean consequence. But when developers say choice, they mean you pressing the instant of you pressing like 1, 2, or 3, not what follows. This is what they think is choices.
Have you, by any chance, played Gothic?
Me?
Play what? Garfield.
Garfield.
I might have. I don't know. My brother did. Okay, I think I watched him play it.
It's wild.
I'm back. My end.
The remake is gonna be even better.
I don't like Mondays.
I'm out of the loop.
Garfield the cat.
And Revengeance. Silver, you need to just stop being a contrarian, dude. Revengeance is good. That's fucking...
Yes, stop being a contrarian like everyone else here.
Yeah, dude,
some contrarians are more contrarian than others, you see.
Yeah, like, dude, the contrarian infiltration of my chat needs to stop. Like, first Red Herring, who's a feet fucker, and then we've got...
banned. Let me click on your band, bitch.
Yeah. And then we got Silver, who says Doom 3's the best one. That is clearly a fucking lie, and he knows it. Like, that is... We all know Doom 2016's the best one. It's the fucking...
We all know
Doom 3 is a fucking What?
We all know Quake 2 is the best one.
No. Doom 2016 is the best one. You a contrarian?
I've never played it.
Oh, okay.
I'm so old, I just stopped playing it after Doom 2. I'm just like, what's the point?
Quake 3 Arena. Quake 3 Arena.
Yeah, I like Quake 3 Arena.
Yeah, but you gotta play it on LAN because the netcode in Quake 3 Arena was really, I don't know what.
I only played over LAN. Yeah,
I don't know what
played it single player, so
Carmack was thinking. I don't know.
You're disqualified from the conversation.
It's my stream. I can.
Go.
What do you mean?
Okay, go kill Hillary in Vanquished.
Oh my god! Really gonna get? It's already
Can
bad
you?
enough. No. She commits Minecraft herself. So at the end of the game,
She commits Vanquish herself.
Yeah.
Okay, from now on, I won't use the K word. I'll use the Vanquish word from now on.
Yeah, even the feds are gonna be on that too.
Ah.
Did you just punch him?
You tell
Someone's gonna steal that idea using Vanquish instead of the K word.
Everyone, probably everyone. All the chats steal my ideas.
Yep.
Tradition is this, at this point.
What do you mean telling people to vanquish themselves?
Yeah.
No. It's what you do is you tell people to consider Canadian healthcare.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Considered the main program.
The worst nurses save your life.
Oh, come the fuck on. Dude, why the fuck can't this gun aim for fucking shit, dude? Holy shit.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Yeah.
You can't ban my 1001st alt account, Tino.
Watch me.
I think he meant 109 all the counts.
Yeah. Look, if my tribe can get banned 109 times, your ass can get banned 100,000.
Don't ban my 69th. This is my 69th account. Please don't ban it. I like this one the most.
Are you serious about red herring? Because I did an experiment. I went to ChatGPT and I was like, see this disgusting anime character with feet? I was like, put some socks on that bitch. Put some shoes on her too.
Yeah, red herring likes feet.
On A. Put it on A, and people got upset.
Cover her.
I think I told Dr. Swear about it. Yeah, I think I told you.
My boy's playing this game like a cover shooter. Big oof. See, now even still Silver's on you.
But it is a cover shooter, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's an anti-cover shooter, really.
It looks like Tony Hawk when you do the skate move.
That's why they gave. So here's the thing, Paulie. Like back then, Gears of War was popular, and Platinum said, "Fuck that. That's gay. We'll turn his back into a skateboard."
You're just missing like Run DMC and all the. You're missing like Chuck D and shit. You see the music. That'll make it worthwhile.
Didn't like the latest. Is the latest Tony Hawk game out?
I don't know.
Not sure. I think it was like the 1 and 2 remaster, whatever it was called. I think. I don't think the actual like new game came out yet.
Reinforcements are closing in on your
By the way,
position.
something cool about this game, when you revive a teammate, he gives you a gun. How nice. Unlike binary dead domain.
That's not a problem.
They just give you a handshake.
Red herring, that's not a problem. I just don't like degenerate things. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, never mind. You'd still be in the feed after you know the Moldavius fig tree story when he hooked up with that young fairy and he just didn't wear shoes at all. And he's like, oh yeah, after I humped you and jizzed in my pants, can you drive me to the grocery store before taking me home?
How did I fucking die? What the fuck is this bullshit?
Like, who does that? I don't see you dead yet.
I guess a Blizzard employee.
A true Blizzard employee.
Yes.
Right you are.
You know what a true Blizzard employee would do? He would, no, he would test the milk. He will test the milk to know that you were like, you got some good milk, you know.
Like what? Like break into the goddamn maternity ward and just start going to all the rooms where all the mothers still recuperating and just like, you know, like, this milk is too sour. This milk is too. What the fuck, man? Blizzard employees never, just never, not even once.
How the fuck?
Don't pretend degenerates are not related to either tribal or ego issues. Yeah, I have an ego issue. Like, I'm better than you. Like, Anita Sarkeesian would say, or wasn't, wait, who was that? Oh no, that was yeah, Anna. Although she follows the Nikki Rackett's locale drama, so she's pretty cool, I guess. I'm just better than you.
There was also that guy that was very envious of Grums. I forgot his name.
He was what?
There was also that one British guy that was like, I'm better than Grums in every way that matters.
But he like post more Twitter posts or something?
He made 2 YouTube videos, that's all I know.
That sounds like Harry, or H-Bomber guy, as he's...
Yes, H-Bomber guy, yes, thank you, H-Bomber guy.
Are there any other ways to get up top?
It looks like you're just going to have
See, I wouldn't have a problem with Mark Kern if he just shut the fuck up and just develop his game. Like, can you just do that, please?
The gate's open now.
Good. Let's go.
How does he get his money these days?
Engagement off Twitter, probably?
I have no idea how much Twitter pays you.
That's why the whole, I don't know if I want to get into it, but the whole the synth adjacent people saying, oh, I'm going to write articles and books and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Who?
I don't know.
Someone.
It's some weird shit.
Yeah, no one in particular.
It's like, what the hell are you going to write a book about? I don't understand. Like, I don't know, man. It's weird.
What about the shots?
Moving on.
No, Silver, he didn't
It's too
finish
contentious of a topic, I think, to discuss. But, yeah, no, like, no one would have a problem with Mark Kern if he just shut the fuck up. Like, it's okay to use Twitter if you're, like, in between, like, compiling your game. But, like, you just use Twitter 24/7, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm developing the second game. My first one, it failed. And I had this bust people can meme about. It's like, no, dude, just shut up and produce something of value, please. Like, social media is not value.
Honestly, I thought, first time I heard the idea, I thought it was cool. Not gonna lie.
What, Ember, or what's the second
Ember.
thing?
Ember.
Oh shit, you can do that.
Ember is like all... Ooh.
Burns.
Decapitate him.
Franklin,
Yeah.
you two escort Sam. Everyone else provide cover.
Isn't Ember supposed to be like an MMO, or am I confused?
It's what? Yes. No, it's more like close
Or,
enough.
like Guild Wars. Okay, I got you.
It's Ember is all the discarded ideas from
2 enemy transports have
Mark's last game.
Prepare to intercept enemy transports.
Firefall.
Is that the one with the bus? I don't know.
Yes.
The thing is like, you should just not... I understand, like, even people my age and older can be addicted to Twitter and stuff, but, like, you gotta log off and work on your stuff. Otherwise, people are gonna see through it.
I hate Twitter. I wish it was banned.
Yeah, like...
all of it, honestly.
People would...
Ban, gone forever. Yeah.
What would our Lord and Savior DSP do if he was president? He'd ban. That's right.
Yep.
It's not my fault that you're so dumb and unintelligent. Stupid.
Wait, I heard DSP did something stupid recently. I forget what it was.
Need a bit more intel than that.
Data analysis complete.
Oh, he hurt his thumb? Wait, oh, wasn't he playing Tony Hawk recently? Because they are making a remake, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think he hurt his thumb playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I don't know which one. That chick, she's attractive.
Need a bigger gun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Clark
girls
Kent,
are
that was a
good.
blonde. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing. You just Clark, Mr.
Yeah.
Clark. You just need like averagely attractive people in your game. Just not too attractive, but just like averagely attractive people.
Above average. Oh,
If you make an anime-esque game, you need like a
no,
scientist
it's not.
character.
It's more of a Western style, if that makes sense. No, it's not anime at all.
Like Bunny Girl Senpai has Futaba, or Shimonetta has Mad Seaweed, or what the hell is her name? Fua. Yeah, Fua. Yeah, you just need like a random scientist chick.
They knew what they were doing with that low shot. They knew what they were doing. By the way, Silver Sterling says, wage quitting DK Bonanza. Oof, big oof.
No, one. So the cyberpunk thing was for that specific game, but overall, one of the how do I put it? I like beauty, unapologetically, and I'm going to promote it however I can, whether it's physical or otherwise. So I love beauty. That's why. Yeah, you don't have to tell me that my characters should be attractive. It's really, yeah. Do I have to tell? Do I have to say more?
Other hand,
no.
A couple of manga where like the characters are drawn ugly, like the mangaka just goes crazy, like their face is all fucked up on purpose.
But no one wants them, lost.
But no, like they're like side characters, and as it goes on, like the expressions they make, like they do get like a tad more normal, but like when they're introduced, it's like what the hell's wrong with their face? But it's like it's a Japanese thing, I think. It's like this person does have like a weird looking face, and it's just like over stylized when you first see them, but then they go to like semi-normal.
How do I swap? I have 3 other fucking grenades. Why won't it let me swap other people?
So many bullets. So many bullets.
No,
when are you gonna play Bullet Hell, Xeno?
Oh my god. When am I gonna keep recommended a game I'm actually gonna want to play?
When are you gonna play Ikaruga?
Again, when am I gonna be recommended games I enjoy?
You don't. Well, you told me you wanted to be a psychopath in the game, and I told you here's a Chinese game where you can be a total dick and a psycho. You're like, nah.
Not where it's got like. Not where it's gonna affect the plot. Well, I mean, that's a bad thing. But like, as long as I get to relish in it without consequence, that kind of thing.
Oh no.
Clark Kent does not approve, right, Clark? Shame on you, Xeno. Xeno wants actions without consequence. Big oof. Social credit down.
Retro. Since you're here, how? You don't have to get into specifics, but what's your sort of as of today plan to market your game? Promote it.
Promote it.
Yeah, how? But how? We'll sort of slightly more. Well, okay.
I didn't think about it much, but basically make like stuff like shorts and just spam everything. That's the first thing that came to mind, honestly. Because it's like it's supposed to be a I've told you, right? It's a tower defense game, but it's supposed to be more arcadey.
Oh yeah, John Tower. the guy I saw. Yeah, I remember John Tower.
Yes, let's call him John Tower for now.
Because the tower defense comes from his name. No, because I have a crazy idea that I'm gonna try. I'm completely going to stay away from any social media. I got soured on social media. Like I told you yesterday, I promoted my art almost exclusively on Steam, and that's why it was such an incredible time, because it was just sane people writing to me, not just some crazies. On Twitter, it was a lot of people interacting with me were crazies.
Okay, so I've never been like into this commission industry, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I can explain it from a market perspective. You saw accidentally, perhaps, you saw an open market that wasn't marketplace that wasn't, populated. So you made most people were like on DeviantArt or Patreon or whatever, I don't know anymore.
Which I completely stayed away from. Yeah, I only had an Instagram presence and Twitter presence, which did bring me some traffic, but not even close to what Steam brought me.
Honestly, if I had money, I would just pay someone else to market for me. I could make an idea how to market things, but I only have so much energy to deal with people.
I know, and I already, like we talked with Zeno. I want him to help me. I am not making a YouTube channel. I am not making a single clip unless it's the trailer for my game. I can't. I know I can, but I just don't have the energy. It's yet another thing I would have to take care of, and I just don't want to. And I think, because you keep talking about Twitter and such, and I think I'm gonna stay away from Twitter because it's just gonna suck out my energy.
I'm not speaking from a business perspective, but it's just I know it every time.
Exactly. So I think it might be a net negative even. And so my plan as of today, if I don't go with a publisher, I just might pull the trigger and like pitch it to guys like Devolver and shit. They have a website where you can upload the demo.
I mean, they're good. There's like there are worse choices, right, than Devolver.
Exactly. Well, someone who's not obnoxiously DEI, and
what do you think of 505 games? Because they also do small-time publishing, not as much.
Are they obnoxiously DEI?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I don't know. I haven't looked into them specifically yet.
I mean, they released Wu-Chang recently. They also released Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. They also released Ghost Runner.
Okay. So right now I think I'll do it. Yeah, I'll hit most of you guys to help me, just like to make a shorter or longer stream talking about my game when it's close to launch or it's launch day, and that's my plan for now. And other than that, I think it's just gonna be Discords, and I'm gonna bother all of you on the 2 Discords I'm a member of. Randy's and as of yesterday, Xenos.
By the way, can we appreciate how much better these bosses are than like Binary Dead Domain?
What's wrong with Binary? I remember having fun with Binary Domain for a couple of hours.
The contrarian is like spreading.
Like the quick time events that dodge the intermediate nuclear ballistic missiles.
Of course, because you're all like RGG fans here, aren't you? That's why.
No, I've never played an RGG game in my life other than Binary Domain.
Okay, well, everyone else besides you.
Dr. Rasuero wrote about indie devs going into crowdfunding. Well, crowdfunding is theoretically used to give you money up front and sustain you during the development, but it also is a method of building hype. You have those unlocks, perks, you sort of stay in it is marketing by itself.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with crowdfunding because
I don't need any.
I think for now. Yeah, you don't. Because
For example, I don't need any, right?
Well, it got soured. Well, for now, I don't need it, thankfully. But the thing is, like, recently it got soured, man.
I've opened the main gate.
Bravo.
And
Keep it closed until reinforcements arrive.
do you know who Hyperlight Breaker is? They were making a new game. They ruined their initial budget. So now they said, dear supporters, dear viewers, dear whatever, if you want to support us, subscribe to our Patreon. What are the Patreon perks? Nothing, but it helps us fund the Hyperlight Breakers.
Yeah, I wish people were more like upfront and honest about their crowdfunding stuff. Like instead of, for example, like Not Bound was crowdfunded. Not Bound or whatever it's called.
Not Bound.
Heartbound?
Cardbound, yeah.
Yeah, the one where you there's no plot, there's nothing, and it's a scam.
On the Steam page it says it's an RPG. I have not seen a single stat in that demo.
You don't trust people who have sex with ferrets. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, of course.
Might I suggest to advertise a game is to as much as it sucks, let people you like stream it and try it out. Give
yes,
give
that's
keys.
I intend to give people. I'm not gonna be like other demos that like close it. That's one of my other marketing ideas. Like, Polly, the reason I'm making so many demo reviews is because I want to make the perfect demo. So if I make the perfect demo, which is like ideal pacing, ideal amount of content and information, I can conceivably, start a crowdfunder because I will have like street rep. But like, here, honestly though, the thing about like being transparent, Polly, there's a problem before we begin being transparent, and that is like people overpromise. The industry overpromise en masse. So even before the transparency thing, we have this bullshit. So
I think that's why you kind of have an advantage of if you're like 3/4 of the way finished all the way like up front, and you're just like, yeah, my game is coming out.
That's what I intended. Yeah, I intend to like start strong with a demo, and I get street cred. If I have street cred, I can employ whatever like marketing tactic I want, even if it's unpopular. No matter how. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I told GameSense about the guy that Ferret Fucker Software tried suing for using his voice in a build of his game, Private Parts, that guy.
Yeah.
He does streams where he drinks beer and he debugs the code. He's got who is it? The guy that wants to be harmful opinions, Chud Logic. He's making a game for him, I think, or something called Gawk, like girl Gawk Bound.
Yeah.
So he does streams, and then like the other. Like that's 3/4 of the streams, and the other quarter of the streams is him just like looking at drama shit or playing games with the people in his chat. Apparently he has a Discord with other like people who are like.
I am not going to stream that game. I'm going to have only special occasion streams that's like tied to announcements. I'm not going to do that.
Oh no, I don't suggest you do.
Personally.
Private Parts, what he does is like. He's got like this he's basically doing what Malvadia's Fig Tree like promised to do is like, oh, I have streams about game development. It's like, no, you don't. You're sitting there editing YAML files and like, shut the fuck up. You know that's actually what Private Par's actually doing. He's like in Unity. He's got people in his Discord doing like, he didn't ask. Someone just made like a bunch of assets and sprites, and he's like, here, use this. And he's like, really? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, all right. And he's just like on Unity making his like this GOG bound game. But no, I would just suggest checking it out.
Yeah. Oh, it's not about girls with cocks, okay? You promise.
Hello?
Well.
Sorry, I was pouring a drink.
Oh my god!
You made me spill a little bit of ginger ale. No, it's like a meme. It's a meme name. Yeah, because the whole Chud logic and the characters in it. Malvadia's Fig Tree is even in there. A bunch of drama sloppers are in there.
Gawkbound. I found it. Yeah.
It's not finished. Like you can see private parts. He does.
Notice what you said earlier, though. Someone gave him sprites and then he started coding. I'm that kind of person that doesn't want to like do a game by himself, and this is why you go. Your brain will just get it.
Yeah, I'm not saying sit in a Discord and wait for someone to make you sprites. I'm just saying check out his streams. At least check out like one or two where he drinks beer and he does some debugging.
Dude, honestly, I've consumed like over 1,000 hours of dev streams, no joke, and I only twice in my life heard of like pirate software before the jump.
Yeah.
Before SKG. No, I'm serious. Cross my heart to God. I only heard of him twice.
I can believe it. There are still people that everyone knows about and I never heard of. And I've been on YouTube for 20 years. Almost. Whenever it started. Yeah.
He's such a damn loser. He just pretends he knows things and he's like, oh yeah, and it's like.
You mean like Mutasar, yeah.
Yeah. I actually know where that whole Muda thing came from. It came from a Harmful Opinions viewer named Nick Andros, Agent N. I asked him, I'm like, why are you going after Muda all of a sudden? And he's like, I don't know, because he covered the Nux Taco or Nux Taku thing with his thumbnail and shit. And I'm like, Nick Andros, why are you doing this, dude? I'm like, if this distracts from Pirate Soccer, you're gonna end up killing games. You're gonna be known as the guy who killed the games.
In the harmful video, Polly, like, or it was either the harmful video or another video, but like Muda, they brought up like a clip of like Mudahar basically like praising like his dad. Oh guys, my dad is a doctor, so like he knows what he's talking about. Like he tells me that I'm good or something, and I was just like, what? I mean, I get praising your parents, but the way you're doing it or saying how you're phrasing it, it sounds very insincere, I guess.
Because his parents hate him, they're disappointed in him. That's why he lies about meaningless things that 90% of the world doesn't care about.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's all about. It's a little weird to me. And then I was surprised because I like Harmful Opinions, like his streams, like either you like the stream or you don't that particular day. Like today was disappointing. I was listening to it while lying down in my bed. But yeah, that one stream was all Nick Andros' video, and I'm just like, you can criticize Mudasar, but like, you gotta dedicate a whole stream to it, like. But granted, like Nick Andros, he's got like 300,000 views. It's like, all right, I guess. I don't understand like people like because I don't know, like I'm older. I think we're all older here. Like, I just assume like kids always watch like Mudasar, and he told those stories, and it's like, all right, whatever. Like at least they're not watching Malvadia's Fig Tree lying about his credentials a lot, and like his server's 13 plus. Like, I'm in there. I've seen Boy Kissing Man. I've seen Boy Kissing Man post it multiple times. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'd rather watch, if I had a kid, I'd rather him watch Mudasar than watch Malvadia's Fig Tree or.
No, I'm not letting my kid watch Mudasar.
Better yet,
The motherfucker, one time he said, he always brags about being an engineer, something like, sure dude, whatever. One time, I learned recently, right? One time he was saying, oh, I'm a swing trader. Do you know what a swing trader is? It's called margin trade or day trade. Do you know how insane and stressful that is? Do you know how hard that is? I've actually done it.
I'm afraid.
I'm
that
not bragging
all this...
here. I've seen. It pissed me off so much, dude, because I've done it. Like, I've had thousands of euro come and go in a day from swing trades. Okay, so stop it with this like tough guy attitude, please.
Well, it's just, I think he got on Nicandros' radar because, like, when you say computer engineer, like, I'm thinking back to my fancy university
No, that's
days.
before Nick's video. Before Nick's video, I knew about the computer engineering bullshit.
Well, if you say that, right, you say computer engineering, I assume you're in the department where, like, you actually design circuits and you design, like, high level like CPU architecture, like computer engine, like, and then he says he's a video editor. Or,
he has his own business with like, and he, you know, trades real estate or bullshit. Fuck off, dude.
Well, if you do, that's good for you. Like, good.
That's good for
but, like,
you, but
don't
you're
say
alive,
like,
so
oh, I do this and I do this and I do. It's like, just pick. Just don't bullshit. Don't bullshit people. Like, that's what pisses me off about Synth. That's what pisses me off about his brother. That's what pisses me off about EGAD. It's like, don't fucking insult my intelligence, please. Like, just because you have a channel or whatever and you're probably like don't think your viewers are fucking idiots. Like, don't do that.
Damn, the chat as well. Hold on, I need to catch up.
Thanks, sir.
People replying to people. What are you guys doing?
Hold still. Administering epi.
The game sense will be. Oh,
that no, I really am. I'm afraid because like the Elon thing.
Kinda, yeah.
And now it's like, I don't know, man. Game Sense already has to put up with a lot of bullshit. Like, I just feel bad.
Have some juice.
I mean, there's a saying in my neck of the woods, okay? People talk about a miracle for 3 days. Like, something happens and in 3 days it's over. That's what it means. In a sense, like, it's what you guys always say, like, nothing ever happens. That's our version of it.
Well, you know, Jesus rose in 3 days, but it's the internet, so hopefully it's like a day and a half, 3 hours, maybe, hopefully.
Nah.
believe this. The gate is open.
Let's see.
There should be an elevator on the other side.
You all hear that? That's our ticket out. Get for the elevator.
Dr. Swear, for some reason, I think it's the nonchalantness of him saying how lazy. Yeah, exactly. Hydra. Mudusar doesn't edit for shit. I've never seen him edit, honestly. He just puts a camera there. It never even began. Kenji, okay, yeah?
No, doesn't he, like, you look under his eye. Like, I never sat down and watched Mudasar, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just never saw the need. And, like, I think he said he gets, like, 4 hours of sleep a night or something. It shows, right?
Probably the eye bags or whatever, yeah.
He's very unhealthy, yes.
Well, I mean, he's Indian. Of course he's fucking unhealthy. Dude,
no, dude, look at him when he... Okay, seriously. Look at him when he was younger. And look at him now.
Yeah.
Bro, what happened?
And yeah, he would on the upside. That's why I don't trust those gun tubers.
He was more full of energy back then when he did the horror stuff, yeah.
Well, the horror things are good. Like, his tech thing, like, because Nick Andrew, I'm on the Harmful Opinions Discord. It's actually, it's the chillest community, quote-unquote community I've ever been in. Except for some spurgs. There's literally...
small?
Yeah, like, Rags is in there, but he never talks, like, from EFAP. Except the first time I brought up Synthetic Man a long time ago. But,
Rags.
Yeah. there's no moderation, right? So like people like they try to behave, but what was I saying? I was like, well, Mudasar. I'm like,
what the fuck?
What did I say specifically? I said oh yeah, when Mudasar was younger and like an Indian lying about his accomplishments, like, are we really surprised? I mean, it's not racist. It's just a stereotype, you know, coming true.
Yeah, Hydra. Too busy scam calling to sleep. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Tenchi Uchiro?
Yeah, shalom.
Oh yeah, it's like Tenji.
Shalom. Fucking hell.
Welcome to the completely organized and functional stream.
Yeah.
Zeno, you've been quiet for a long time, don't you?
He's locked in.
He's mad. We took over. I'm sorry. You want me to leave?
Nah, so, I mean, you can stay. I'm not gonna kick people out now. Like, you know, I'm not mega fucking big and shit.
I started drinking before 5, and like that's why I came in here. I'm just like, I had like I already had a glass, and I'm like, let me come in here. What are they doing?
Yeah, no. Well, oh my fucking god. This fucking goddamn game. Why do I fucking play games that are fucking hard?
Hydra, you didn't get it quite. You're close to the truth, but Hydra said it's not racist if it's true. No. Reality is racist.
Fucking reality, man.
Real life is racist. So it's true because it's racist and vice versa.
Well, see, the thing with Mudasar is he's another fucking tribesman. He's the same thing with like Moist Shillicle and shit. He's not a real human being. He's a fucking snake psyop agent of fucking whatever.
As Hassan would say, you're a Weasley little liar, dude.
That's what I wanted to say about Mudasar. Okay, like, so Nicandros made that video, and then I watched the stream like the next day. I missed it that day or whatever from Harmful. And he covered the whole fucking stream. Nicandros videos, the entire stream. I'm like, what's the angle here? Like, this seems kind of, is it just Nicandros coming up with this? And I'm looking through Mudahar's things. I looked I looked for like the most recent tech video, and it's him getting malware and installing it on a virtual machine. And he actually does a pretty good job. Besides always trying to be like affable and the folks. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, and then he like mentions like ring 1, ring 2, ring 0 virtual machines, and I'm like, all right, that's good. Expand upon that. And he like, okay, based. He's using QEMU to run his virtual machine. And I'm like, all right, that's good. But like, can you explain more about the ring 1, ring 2, ring 0 stuff? Like, that would be cool. Like, if he just did like tech stuff, he could be like, he could take over like what Rich Dickers RTU.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
But he doesn't do that. He just like makes videos about random shit. He doesn't make tech videos hardly anymore.
He hardly makes tech videos anymore, and honestly, there's plenty of other Indians I can go to for tech videos. Not even lying.
You can tell he's technical in the sense that I'm a failed computer science student, and I'm technical. Like, I'm running Linux right now and on all my machines, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, like I saw someone like point out that what he knows is probably like very much introductory, basically. That's probably his like extent of knowledge for tech.
I can tell you from my side, you know, game development and other assets, most people will do the introductory tutorials because that's the one that gets the most traction, that's the one that gets the most viewership. So I for a while had this like problem where I was stuck at the intermediate and I didn't know how to climb up anymore because people don't want to cover intermediate topics.
I will if you like. I'm not rusty at them. I can make videos on them.
I don't need anything at the moment, but sure, like I'm not intending to use Linux anytime soon, Paulie.
Fuck you.
Well, because I have other things to do.
I'm sorry. I love
like,
you.
Yeah,
fine.
like I need to become better at C++ and I need to start coding.
Are you gonna use Vim or Emacs?
Currently, I'm using VS Code.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. That's right. We do it Gopnik style over here. No, I really need to start coding for my game. Because
no, if you use VS Codium or whatever the hell they're calling Visual Studio, that's fine. That's the thing. I saw Debin's video, the second one, critiquing Pirate or the Ferret Fucker or whatever, and I'm like,
I don't need advice from Devin. I'm not that bad.
Yeah. I was like, wait, you're using Copilot? I'm like, and VS or Codium has like all the fucking all the autocomplete on, like 100%. Like, is that really coding? Is it really?
Does it even work?
Like, that's I can understand if you like have a lot of includes and stuff, you know, from other libraries or your own stuff, but it's like. It's the same as the kids call it vibe coding, I believe, where they just code together with the fucking AI.
Oh no, more. Oh, I hate this so much. Zoom was trying to act smart. I hate it so much.
A friend of mine told me that like he actually made this pretty cool the series of scripts for Tmux to make Tmux behave as a tiling, like kind of like a window manager for your terminals. I still use it. He actually lost the fucking scripts. And I'm like, you want the scripts? I put them on GitHub if you want. I'll just, you know, I'll send them to you, whatever. But now he's like, yeah, vibe coding. I'm like, what? I'm like, that sounds lame, man.
It is. It's Zoomy talk.
But yeah, like, debunking Ferret Piss's stuff with your editor, your IDE with fucking Copilot and like 100% autocomplete, like that's what I docked points off. I was like, nope, you don't get respect for that.
Not what I was after, but it'll do.
Cause I don't know, man. Like,
you all born again hard. Keep it up.
This whole vibe coding thing, like I asked my friend, he told me, and I'm like, that sounds kind of gay, you know, or that sounds kind of homosexual, you know, like that's just because you can, you know, you never. It's like the Malcolm, this Dr. Malcolm quote. You never stop to ask if you should, you know.
Have some juice.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a project in Python. It's like this whole HTTPD, and that's not all it is. It's like it works with Samba, SMB, to upload files and stuff. It had like 4 or 5. He did it like while on the train. What the fuck is it called? Do I have that tab open still? It seems like a cool thing, right? It's all in one Python script. It's like one file, and it's a way to like upload files and to give permissions in a text file. Like, it's cool, but like you had like 5 CVEs. Granted, the guy fixed them really quickly, but it's like, yeah, that's what vibe coding produces. Okay. I think I don't know if he made it because he said it was like an experiment and he had like friends. I think he works in the tech industry, and he asked him out. He's like, they asked him some silly questions like, does it have Samba support? So he added Samba in there. So like you're on a Windows network, like it'll advertise itself on the network. Like it'll be in Windows, my computer. It'll be there under network things. Like it'll advertise itself. Like that's kind of cool. But like I said, 5 CVEs, but he's fixed them all. So it's like, I don't know.
From Silver Sterling. Every time I code in C#, I have to turn off all the AI auto-compile stuff. Because 8 times out of 10, it's correct, but it's wrong in the way I want it written out.
Silver Sterling, may I suggest that you don't use... I don't know C#. I know it's on Microsoft.
No, he has to. No, not an option. He has to. His game is on Unity.
Oh,
not an option.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know C#. I assume it has the same abstractions as C++. I think there's probably more. Every year, like IEEE standards come out. Like committees get together. Like I don't know. Do we have C++ 2025 yet? Fucking like
I don't think so.
Meta programming and all these stupid features like coroutines and all this other shit. Like, man, you don't need all that shit. Like, some of the stuff is nice to have, but like you don't need all that stuff. Like, just
don't need it. But the thing is, like, Paulie, the thing is, like, because we as devs we have to use the library they give us, like the Unreal library and the Unity library they give us. So we have to like manage. We have to prepare for that shit.
I guess, but my suggestion is if you wanted to learn how to write, like, go from knowing nothing to writing software, is just have Vim or Emacs or Notepad++.
Why the fuck can't we reload?
And,
Why the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I understand. I can do it. I can do like I can do some of that stuff, but we're not gonna make our own engines. If we were, if you wanted to, then yeah, sure. No.
If you want to, it can get very interesting.
Of course.
You died.
Yeah.
You got a checkpoint though. But no, like if you actually like want to learn how to program, just make it very simple. Don't worry about objects. Just do C99. Use Vim. And I would suggest like Vim over Emacs because using Vim is like, it's interesting. It's like driving manual using a modular editor. Like you have insert mode, you have visual mode. It throws a curveball at you. But if you don't want to use an editor like that, then use like Notepad or something, or you know, because Vim will give you autocomplete with C tags and stuff. Yeah. Granted, like you gotta set it up. It's a little bit of a pain to set up, but like
one of our senior programmers, he was a big Vim guy.
At my school, they had like the last Sun Microsystems. They had their desktop products.
I'll be back.
All right, Arnold. Don't kill anybody. We had like the last Sun Micro workstation desktops, and the default was Emacs. I thought that was interesting. But you don't have to use Emacs if you don't want to either. I think Emacs workboard mode is cool, but like,
I've got 3 Victory APCs heading for you.
I don't know. Vim is just another way of doing things.
Your DARPA railguns are a piece of work.
I like how Xeno goes right for the rump of the tank.
Yeah, well, that's the only fucking weak spot that's viable.
And that's the only viable weak spot, exactly.
Retro, you like beat. I don't want to hear it.
The guys in chat, is that something you want? Do you want like tutorials on like how to install Linux and how to get comfortable with the terminal and how to start getting into writing code? Because it's not that hard, honestly.
I'm into like C stuff and even Vim tutorials.
When I community college, C++. Objects are cool. I actually asked a low-level guy because I was like, I said, I want to make I don't want to make a game. I want to make an engine that can support multiple, like infinite like the domain, the domain of my. I want to make like not just a card game. I want to make an engine that handles cards and loads the rules or the stats from YAML and like hooks certain like complex rules from Lua files.
I'm not
like how would I do that? And he's like, oh, just use objects, dude. And I'm just like, I think you're kind of. I don't think you understood the question. You know, like objects are. I know how to use objects. I know how to use polymorphism and inheritance. It's very powerful. I'm like, I don't think you understood what I was asking. I'm like, never mind. He's making like a game for Genesis or MSX. So
Hydra, the G spot, exactly, Hydra, the G spot.
Enemies ahead.
I believe you can use JavaScript for some cases for Unity. Yeah. But you shouldn't. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
JavaScript in Unity. Huh. That sounds... I would not trust the interpreter for JavaScript in Unity. Just inherently. Like if you asked me to write website stuff, I would be terrible at it. Like, I hate doing it. I've always hated doing it. But yeah, if you guys want like videos on like how to get comfortable with Linux, the terminals can be very powerful. Like I had a friend, or we had a friend actually, it was in Planker's Cavern. It was the German guy. It was like, I got duplicates of files. How do I get rid of the duplicates? How you do that is you look for a tool to do it, or you write a shell script to do it. He ended up buying a commercial product, which is fine, I guess, if you want to spend money. But...
Now, I can segue this to another topic now. And Zeno will get a chance to participate in this one. What do you think of, guys? What do you think of pre-built off-the-bat engines like Unity and Unreal? You can start first, Zeno. You're the host. Are they lame? Are they? You don't like them?
I don't like Unity or Unreal.
Not as a developer, as a consumer. I mean, the consumer.
Yeah, no, I still fucking hate them.
What is your status?
I think they're gay and lame, and they lack the soul that the Rage engine, id Tech 3.4, Cry engine. Yeah, they lack any of the soul or fun that we had in those engines.
For some reason, everyone forgets about Source Engine.
Like Source Engine's competent. I just don't like the way it feels for combat most of the time.
You don't like Counter-Strike?
No,
Counter-Strike Source, rather. Sorry.
I don't like Counter-Strike. I don't like Half-Life. I only like Left 4 Dead. That's it.
That's
Left 4 Dead's the only one of them. Yeah.
That's a very fruity opinion, if I may say so.
Okay. Yeah, you're next, Phil.
The question was, what do I think about the mainstream sort of the general engines?
Yes. From a consumer standpoint,
from the consumer, is it limited to a time frame like modern times or in general? Or
no, you can speak. No, you can speak. Just as long as it's like honest.
We need to remove that.
I will limit my criticism to the most recent era. Well,
all right, you don't have to.
As in the last 10 years, for example, because Unreal Engine 3 brought us phenomenal games, many phenomenal games. It was pretty, like, the results were astounding if you ask me, who played a lot of Xbox 360 games back in the day, like a lot, yeah. And
things still in the way. Someone take care of it now.
Well, yeah, I don't like them, but because there is a general trend of the more developers move towards the general engines, the worse the games get, because actually it's the specialized tools that allow you to create something compelling because it's specificity. And for example, in character writing, there is this idea that it's not trying to appeal to humanity, trying to make a character appealing to everyone, makes them be appealing to nobody, because it's specificity. It's the uniqueness of the characters that actually is more interesting. And then for that, they find the viewers find their humanity. And it's interesting that with the engines it's similar. It's the quirkiness of old engines that specific developers use that allow them to actually create something beautiful, something timeless. And right now, the excuse that we are given that Unreal Engine 5 will allow, or 4 and 5 allowed people to easily transition between teams, it didn't work out at all. And not even getting into all the incompetent outsourcing and incompetent immigrants that were imported that can do the job either. So yeah, I don't like those the effects. So although in principle, maybe in theory they could be good, but no, they don't. It doesn't work out. At least the Unreal Engine, Unreal Engine 4 and 5 have been I think a disaster. They just add overhead. Especially 5 now. So it raises minimal requirements, and it gives you basically nothing but sharp textures and assets. Maybe quote-unquote realistic shadows, but no one asked for that. At least not the old gamers.
Mr. McCoy.
I noticed a trend. I wish that Epic would actually make games instead of taking their games off of the stores. Like, we can't go on GOG or Steam or anywhere and buy Unreal 2K3 and play it. Instead, Epic is dedicated to working on their engine. That seems to be their primary product. We've seen games like Avowed and these other games where you have very lifeless environments. It allows people to make games relatively quickly, but they're very resource intensive with like back-end stuff. I assume with like things like nanite and different types of lighting, shadows.
The overhead, yeah.
And as a result, like people like Forge was saying, is like you get these games that are like, okay, they're built in the engine, but like I remember EGAD stream, I think it was Avowed, the game where you're like this demigod or whatever, and
it's terrible.
Yeah,
it's
like they're like
bad game.
Objects around the world, but you can't like Skyrim or not Skyrim, Oblivion. Like you could interact with stuff and like steal it or throw it around. In there, it was just like all static. It was like a very dead world.
Other Obsidian games are also like that. I mean, modern Obsidian games.
Yes.
Yeah, I just I like the fact that people can get an engine and start going, but like I remember playing Duke Nukem 3D and stuff like this what the fuck's the engine called? Or like Shadow Warrior, like you had those remote controlled cars, I believe, and like that was a big deal. Or having the mirror like show the character, like oh, like the mirror actually reflects the character and things behind it. And I think like as a result of like people using prepackaged solutions, you're kind of missing out on the magic. Where like you have a team of like 20 people and you got like some nerds, like like this won't really affect the game at all. But what if we could like have the mirror reflect the player, or like we have like there's actually a Duke Nukem level, 3D level, where like you can actually like move billiard balls.
You can. Sorry if I'm interrupting.
No.
But you cannot disconnect the tools from the end result. It's like sculpting. It's essentially like sculpting. You have clay or you have marble, whatever it is you're creating. And it's especially visible in the PS1 and PS2 era. The quirks of the engines are. You cannot detach them. detach them, but you cannot.
Quirky.
But you cannot detach those odd things that those engines force people to. They gave you obstacles. The engines gave you obstacles, for example, to work around. But that made the games more special. People noticed, and it's just the general nature of today's engine. It just makes bland games.
Like I was saying, like when you built, not that I'm dissing anyone who wants to use an engine in a box solution or whatever, but like I was saying, like back in the day, like when you had like 3 or 5 people working on the engine itself, like those little remote controlled cars in like Duke Nukem 3D or Shadow Warrior or whatever, like that was cool because like as a player of video games, like I was always looking forward. I was like, oh, what are they going to do next? Like what's, and sometimes it would be a big improvement. Now we have like pseudo photorealistic, like we have photorealistic players and textures, but it's like, does that really add anything? Like,
yeah, interesting.
I don't know, man.
Hello, Creepy Magnet. What's up?
Welcome, Creepy Magnet.
I was just quickly add that Unity had a far better track record, at least in the last 10 years than Unreal Engine.
Interesting.
With the results, with the games,
Well, like you said, there's a lot of 360 games that were pretty damn good.
Wait.
Yeah, phenomenal, and they were built on most of them on Unreal Engine 3. And people like they were pointing out, the characters look similar. They have this. There was an Unreal Engine 3 look you could point out immediately, and but that was fine.
I'll read one comment here. Kaija, no real gamer asked for realistic graphics. Depends on what you mean by graphics. I remember the meme, can it run Crysis? Remember that meme? So, my turn. I get... So, it is like very bland what's presented like in modern times. Truly bland. But it wasn't the first time it was bland to me. I remember I used to watch Jim Sterling back when, back when he was just a gay dude, nothing more. And, back it was a different era, right? And he was a good critic. I'll give him credit. He was a good critic. And he had like this episode about, he complained about Unity. Back then, Unreal Engine 4 didn't have much of a marketplace to get assets on the go. So like every newbie developer, they went to Unity. They still do, but he said, yeah, Unity has this like reputation for a shitty engine, for shitty games, because there was truly a lot of shitty games. But it can make good games, he said, like Hearthstone. Hearthstone was made on Unity. And everyone was like, everyone was like, yeah, it's the worst engine, pick another engine. Before that drama, Final Fantasy 13 came out. And I thought it was like a piece of shit, honestly. Yeah, Lightning looks cute, but everything else is terrible, especially the gameplay. And everyone was like, man, Square Enix, you guys are such retards. You spend $1 bajillion on this like Crystal engine, and it bombed 2 of your games. Like OG FF, which one was it? Which one was the MMO? FF14?
Or 14, 11 and 14.
Yeah. Those things, like, they were also made on the Crystal engine, and they bombed. Like, performance was terrible. They needed to redo the world from scratch. It was it was just so sad, laughably sad. So yeah, people used to say, yeah, it's not worth it you trying to catch up to pre-built engines. You're gonna make a clown out of yourself, like FF14. And then Unity became a big thing. They're like, Unity's ass, because all the hacks use Unity. And now we go to Unreal. And yeah, Unreal, Epic did not do themselves any favors because all the new features, none of them are complete. So they're doing the same thing Unity does, like make new features that aren't tested, that don't properly work, that are just like resource hogs.
Look out! Something's headed your way.
So yeah, I personally don't care that much about who uses what engine. Oh yeah, also people like to complain with the RE, the Resident Evil engine, the RE engine, especially when things become an open world game. And I kind of understand that, like the faces are always weird in these games. It like pisses me off because everyone else does the faces better, and it's Capcom. You guys know what a sexy woman looks like. So yeah, I think we're not gonna get a proper engine because we don't have responsible developers, or developers that want to like tinker with their tools. Epic doesn't give you that much, like especially on the rendering side, Epic doesn't give you that much freedom to like alter stuff. You have to go out of your way and work on the source code to fix that, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I think with the outsourcing, you know.
Exactly, yeah. Unreal Engine 5, specifically all the new features, if you think about them, like Nanite, they're meant for like to help you outsource stuff, because you don't have to make proper meshes or like optimized textures or whatever. Just slap junk on the screen, of course. And of course it doesn't work properly, of course. Continue, Paulie.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, we have games where, like, if Vanquish is made today, it would be like 150 gigabyte install, and it would look like slightly better than it does now. And
yeah, and be made from like people all over the third world.
Yeah, like you have this thing where it's like you have your source, your code repository, and you're sharing it with the group in like Belarus or India.
And the blonde chick would not have
Belarus,
been a blonde chick.
Huh?
The blonde chick would not have been a blonde chick.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Not what I was
like
after, but
Belarus, India, Malaysia, Philippines, whatever. It's all over the place. All over the place.
Like, yeah, like I feel like there are libraries that can help you build, like there's STL, there's what is it, SFML, there's Ogre 3D. I mean, you have options, right?
Yes,
granted,
you have
options. If you want like AAA results, like I don't know, you're gonna have to be very good with how you architect.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. They all want AAA results, but they like make like shitty, unoptimized assets. And Epic is like, well, we promise to fix it for you, but then they don't, because like Nanite doesn't work properly.
Well, that's what I feel like is the biggest, the shittiest thing. Yeah. Like, people don't understand, like when you go to the 3D team, and they don't understand, like, all right, like a model should have like X amount of polygons, and you should have this many mesh. Like they don't understand. You outsource it, and it's just like you get what you get, and you're you know, especially when you're like in the industry, like itself, and it's like you're on a timeline. Like the publisher wants the game out by this time, and your team leads already asked for fucking 2 extensions, and it's like, oh man, and you know, then you end up with a game with like 250 gigabytes in size, where in the past, like if you took the time to do it, like you'd have a 50 gigabyte game, and you'd have more frames. Like I don't understand. The one thing I don't really understand is how we have these console to PC ports, and the console version runs like shit. The PC port runs like shit.
Yeah,
like,
dude, that used to be such a terrible thing. Like the console to PC ports were just terrible. Like from Ubisoft, from the Japanese, from EA, whatever. They like it was just ass.
Right.
Like I think there's a lot of technical debt from using the pre-made engines, like, especially the most modern iterations, like that people just don't understand because they haven't been taught to understand how to do it. They went to game dev school and they're like, okay, this is how you do modeling and this is how you do logic. And what is it? Is it Unreal that has the visual modeling language where you just tie notes
visual
together?
Coding, yes, visual coding, yeah, blueprints.
Oh yes. God, that's. I remember 2008. There was a thing for like normies or whatever you want to call it, like newbies, called Sketchpad or Sketch. And that I remember that my mentor, she worked for like the Department of Defense. She was all about like women in STEM. And like,
nice.
It was like, yeah,
very based.
It's like how well now that I know, 20 years later, it's like, what? Whoa, no, ma'am, please, no, like, no. This is not a thing where any asshole can just. You got to sit down and read books and understand, and I dare say you even need like a decent like mathematical background. Like say you want to implement like some kind of shading or something. Like you got to sit down.
If you want to implement shaders, you have to understand math real good.
Yeah, because like
and you have to understand like enough computer science. You have to understand that there's a cost to all these instructions and how to squeeze them in properly.
Well, exactly, because that's how they were writing games on consoles or PC-88 or MSX or Genesis or any of the anything. Like they were literally sitting there counting clocks because they had to tie things to VSync because everything was a CRT back then, and it was like, all right. And it's like you didn't have enough compute cycles, and you had to find a clever way to do your algorithm to sync up with.
Yeah, these designs are cool, man. These are really cool designs,
But nowadays, it's like any asshole thinks they can just like any asshole can. You just have to read some books and I don't know, like. Is it weird to say like you just have to respect where like all this stuff came from, like.
Fundamentals.
Yeah, this is a thing where like, nerds, their father worked at some place and they got a thing and it dialed up to like university and they could get to a BBS and like you have to understand, like you just can't just be like, oh well, I guess you can. Like I'm trained in doing 3D assets and for video games. Like okay, you can do that, but like as long as you understand. There's just like so much technical debt with a lot of these engines. Like, for example, like Private Parts, I mentioned earlier. Like he's doing this kind of Pokemon-esque RPG with sprites in Unity. I don't know what version of Unity you're using. I assume Unity you can turn like certain things on and off. Like you don't need nanite for fucking 2D sprites.
Unity doesn't have nanite quality. People had to implement their own like Make a Break, if you know that one that came out like recently. They implemented their own nanite solution. Unity in general like either gives you like half-baked tools. Like go ask Randy, he always complains about EGS, that it's like unfinished to this day.
Hello?
Welcome back as well. And that team, they made their like nanite from scratch. Unity expected like if we don't give you a half-ass solution, you do it from scratch, and you can't tinker with our source code. No bueno.
I also add that these engines being Unity and the two engines being very common is that like the death of multiplayer games, because when you have the engines common and you have their like their netcode common, or not even their netcode, just their basic game, like it's very easy to develop cheats for these games, and as a result, like,
cutscenes.
Nobody wants to play a game where everyone's cheating. You know what I mean? Like multiplayer, like it's kind of on the downslope.
Yeah.
Silver, to answer your question, when I can find the Play Arts Kai figures for a good price, that's when I can do the Vanquish toy reviews.
I didn't know there were Vanquish toys.
Yep, the company that makes them, I did a video on Barrett from Deus Ex like a week ago or two. They used to do a lot of like the video games and whatnot, so again, when I get the funds and I can find, you know, copies of the figures.
Okay, so yeah. Paulie, I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of outsourcing in the industry these days. And who do you think does the outsourcing? Who do you think is like in charge of like overseeing your work?
SARS?
Well, no. Who's in charge of overseeing the SARS?
Not
the other SARS.
Not the team lead, clearly. Like they order it, but it's not how it goes.
They won't oversee it. They like follow schedules and set your schedule. It's art directors.
Oh, that's the problem. All our kids, kill them all. I mean, Minecraft.
Well, you need them. You need them.
I'll be right back.
Hello, Arkham Fallout. Welcome.
Welcome, Arkham. Welcome.
We beat a pretty decent boss there. Yeah, the bosses in this game aren't bad. They're pretty good.
Much better than the other game. Use those funds to buy Onimusha instead. Don't buy Onimusha too. I don't think it's worth it.
If only it were that simple.
Dude, Epic Toys.
What?
I'm looking at the Discord. What's Silver said?
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to see now.
Yeah. Thank you, dear sir. I'll check it out later.
Yeah, like, I mean, they do seem to circulate on eBay for decent prices, I'd say, for these figures that they don't make anymore, obviously. Over 10-year-old figures, so... Again, I'll get around to it when I can, if I can. The Play Arts Kai shit tends to be really fucking expensive, though. It was expensive then, and it's gonna be even more expensive now.
Administering epi.
You know they also made a Bayonetta figure, right?
Of course they did. Like, she sells like hotcakes, of course.
Yeah, I know they also had games on Metal Gear Rising as well. I think that was I could be getting it mixed up with Yamaguchi, so...
Those red bastards will never know the beauty of
Where's the freight transport?
The room is on the other side of that door.
Yay, what's
You'll want to take the stairs
over?
and they're up a level.
Headed there now.
Gay bio, come on now. There's only so much contrarian tallest one can hold before his body emulates.
Speaking of, it seems like I am the only person who thinks that Gears of War, at least 1 and 2, were phenomenal games in almost every aspect, and I just don't see this anyone else reflect or agree with that. There is a lot of bashing of Gears of War, and I don't get it, because I mostly, our tastes overlap a lot. Like, even if we hate on something like Platinum games, Here Now, for example, I was like, I can see that. Why? Yeah, they're kind of overrated. But Gears of War, I never, because. Well,
did you not notice how Hollow like shat on the best BioWare game ever that no one knows about? Come on, what are you talking about? This is a den of hypocrites and contrarians. Yeah.
No, because I'll tell you how I see it. Because I played those games to death. I mean, multiplayer and campaign, in co-op and alone, and I was like, okay, there is a. So graphics were great for the time. The weapons are fantastic because each of them has its own unique characteristic. They had a good gimmick with the reload, which I liked at the time.
Oh no, the weapons are cool.
The co-op was great with the hard mode. No, but people. It was mostly lefties, just Redditors, proto-woke people laughing at the. There was this attempt at already undermining of masculinity. People kept using this word bromance instead of just friendship between the main characters. It was bromance because it had to be gay somehow, tinged with gayness, and so there was this assault on Gears of War. I'm not saying anyone here is doing that, maybe, but I'm looking for more substantial criticism, but there was like a solid story. Solid for a video game. And the gameplay was tight. The music was phenomenal. It was by Steve Jablonski. The game was pretty, and there was there was a pretty serious attempt at world building because it was interesting, and I keep thinking it covered all the boxes. They really tried on every front and made a great game, and people keep hating on it. And why is that?
Well, I mean, I can tell you because I'm
for Xeno, he's the more FPS guy, third-person shooter guy. You go.
So as someone who did play all 3 of those games, I can tell you why. I will admit, the guns are good. The general idea is good. The problem is that the gameplay is way too simplistic and repetitive. It's just, and while the guns themselves are good, I feel there's also a massive lack of variety as well. That's my problem. Gears of War is mostly just underwhelming and repetitive. That's my biggest problem, because by the time you spent like 2-ish hours into it, you've seen and done everything there is to in those games. And the lack of innovation between each one really wasn't helping either. I mean, yeah, it is drastic difference between 1 and 2, but it's not like, it's not like going from Halo to Halo 2 to Halo 3, right? Again, those games just are way too simplistic, and I just don't know enough of the ideas. So,
right.
Do you want to retort to Xeno, or do you want to hear what I have to say?
Trying to process that, because I wonder I don't know, it's probably perhaps it's purely subjective at this point, because I never felt that way. I spent hundreds of hours with those games, and I couldn't get enough. I thought every weapon was so unique, and every I guess the enemy variety was, in horde mode you were just, I don't know, man, but I don't know. I just didn't feel that way at any point. I don't, and I struggle to see it from his point of view. I guess it could. It was a sort of corridor shooter. The levels were linear. It didn't do more than just chainsawing and shooting. But then again, it was a shooter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's
so
fine.
I'll
like,
read two.
Yeah.
Okay, finish.
Well, like that's fine. Again, that's not my problem. The problem, I mean, you know, I don't need like I hate when I have to do puzzles and shit. I wouldn't mind if a game's just entirely combat. But the thing about Gears is that it was way too simplistic, and while the weapons themselves were great, I didn't feel there was enough variety. It was more, it felt more like a sort of like a Doom-esque loadout where you're supposed to have all these weapons at once, as opposed to having like 2 or 3 at a time, right? And the repetition of combat gets really bad because again, the enemies, and the weapon arrangement, you know, like I said, you pretty much see and do everything there is within the first like half of the game.
Right.
So, and while I do like certain elements of the sci-fi itself, it's nothing like revolutionary. It's just slightly futuristic.
Silver, it's because you didn't know how to headshot. That's why enemies were spongy. Alright, and you didn't use the chainsaw.
I'll read 3 comments then. First, Hydra, I've only played the 5th one and it was shit. Silver Sterling, I think the characters from Gears of War is good, but man, I can't get into the game. I stopped 20 minutes into the first one and about 5-ish on the second. 3 on the other hand, couldn't stand for 1 minute. Wow. Gosh. DR Swell, Dr. Swell says, Electric Underground recommended Dead to Rights over Gears, saying it's better cover. It's a better air quotes cover shooter.
4 and 5 were terrible. Those were not Gears of War. I called it Girls of War. It was it was completely soulless, which is interesting because it was made by freaking Rob. Well, whoever cooperated with Cliff Bleszinski. He left Epic to make Gears of War 4 and 5, and then he went on to make Diablo 4, which had exact same issues of being a soulless rehash, just by the numbers without any substance. It was such a hollow shell. Diablo 4, just like Gears of War 4.
So I guess it's my turn. We can go 2 ways from this. One is like the attack on masculinity. This like bromance thing started like ironically, then of course it got co-op. Now this attack on masculinity, it is all this like the Greeks were gay claim. You know that bogus thing. That's how.
Yeah.
I won't dig into it too much because
okay.
This speaks enough for itself. My problem with the games, it's not the story, it's not the weapons, it's not the corridor level. It's that it's so slow to do anything because you're incentivized to be passive. You're incentivized to go into cover and minimize risk. Vanquished.
In single player, yes. In multiplayer, was the opposite. Multiplayer was completely the opposite. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because real players, pick up on your tactic. In Vanquished, they wanted Platinum, recognize the formula established by Cliff Bleszinski. And they're like, okay, but you didn't account for this, we'll fix it. Here's your skateboard to move around. So you have to jump from cover to cover. It's not good enough just to hide in one spot. You have to jump from cover to cover. And you get slow down time and other good stuff. Fundamentals, dude. Gears of War fundamentally incentivizes you to risk minimize and not risk take. In a single player environment, fair enough. I didn't get into the multiplayer. It was. I played them way past multiplayer. Yeah.
That's kind of like the Tom Clancy's The Division. Yeah. Like if you stay in one, it's a cover shooter.
The Division is
one spot, like they throw grenades at you.
The Division is even worse.
Yeah, they throw grenades.
I played both of them. I played both Division games. Yeah.
The Division is even worse. What it is, it's like a Borderlands. It's a sponge shooter, I like to call it. Some call them looter shooters. I call them sponge shooters because RPG mechanics can easily clash against gunplay.
Yeah. I mean, I had no issue with that, but I understood why people did. I did play, a lot of the traditional shooters, but I did not have this disconnect that people have when enemies are spongy because of your gun's stats.
I just meant, it seemed like whenever you found like a good piece of cover, and I think a good blind fire.
In Gears or Division?
Yeah,
Division.
Oh,
but Gears too. Do they throw grenades at you? The AI in Gears?
60
Wait,
seconds.
Yes.
Are you ready?
The frag grenades, yeah.
Yeah, they're very grenade happy. Like the AI, like once a certain time is up, like they get smart enough to throw grenades at you, and then it's like I don't remember in the Division if you can pick up the grenades and throw them back. I don't think you can. I don't know about Gears of War.
In the Division you couldn't pick up
Dude,
grenades.
what an awesome train section. Much better than Dead Domain. Binary Dead Domain.
Binary Domain, I don't think had a train section, did it?
No, it did.
I mean, this is a beautiful spectacle, right? You know.
Camilla loves his spectacle, right? And his quick time QTE events.
At any rate, I bought an Xbox 360 for Halo 3, but I stayed for Gears of War 2, and that was probably my favorite game on that console. I don't know. I am hearing everything you're saying, but it's not the game I played. You know, the game you're describing. Usually, I can sort of connect it, the criticism, and I can understand. In this case, I don't get it. It's the basic act of movement and animation. Everything just felt perfect, just right, and just every second. I guess it was on the slower side, but it made sense when connected to everything else.
Oh yeah, it's if you, I'll tie this into Dark Souls actually. In a moment. Halo also had this thing like Halo was the one that introduced like regenerating health in the form of a shield.
I want you ready to shoot.
So and you know in Gears we have the cover system and regenerating health.
yeah.
You'd think they'd come running for a little bird like you.
And in Gears like movement is very committal. So this is like the Dark Souls games where
You've got enemies.
Turn-based.
Yeah. But what I mean is like the reliance on clutch defensive mechanics and a game design that's about rigid committal actions.
That's kind of funny because if there was
they were like the Dark Souls of their time in a way.
I would play like a game that's turn-based. Like I don't know. See, I got spoiled by Operation Flashpoint and Arma, so that's what I was looking for in like video games with sim stuff. Not that I didn't enjoy like Quake 2 and Unreal Tournament and stuff, and CS obviously when it was a mod, but something like Valkyria Chronicles meets a first-person shooter.
I need to try that out as well.
I have it. I just haven't played it.
Oh, the Fallout VATS, first-person turn-based.
That's too, but that's a Bethesda thing, like. That's a whole other can of worms, Bethesda game design.
Because he said Valkyria Chronicles, but in first person. And that's the closest I can think of.
No, but you see what I mean? This is like... This stuff from starting with Halo to like Gears of War, this is like... the Souls fatigue. Before the Souls. Clutch defensive mechanics. Highly committal actions. Am I fair?
And by clutch defensive mechanics, you mean?
Defensive mechanics that the player must absolutely rely upon all times. like for Dark Souls, it's the dodge. Timing your dodge is correct.
Right. I can see how it can be monotonous for sure, but again, just I'm a sucker for good animation, I guess. It's sort of this thing that Blizzard games have, all of them, for example, just the way characters, their feet touch the ground and they walk, and the attitude they have, all of this, but it's more of a visual design thing. The fantasy part of the game rather than, but yeah, I like the mechanics too. No, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, it was definitely much slower than what people were used to, especially after Quake and Doom and just boomer shooters.
Yeah,
what was?
And so was like.
What was slower?
Gears of War.
Ah, I see.
Hold on, coming after you.
The multiplayer though, in hard mode and PvP was, faster paced, and it has and it was its own thing. There wasn't quite anything like it too. But yeah, the Fed game, which was probably, I think, it was received even better than the second one. I was slightly disappointed. There wasn't enough new things by the third entry for sure. The second one did introduce the hard mode, so there was that, and some new weapons. The other improvements, if I remember correctly, as well. But the third one was like, nah, I'm okay. I'll just finish the story, and I was done with the franchise.
Oh, hold on, the cat is going crazy.
Northern part of the city.
I'll leave you amongst yourselves.
Got a good lead on your pursuers.
Oh my god, fucking. Hopefully this doesn't fucking.
Preparing to engage.
Hold your fire. I'm a DARPA operative.
We've got a situation ahead. You DARPA folks need to fall back.
No,
I will say
Uncharted.
I should lower your speed, right?
I will say gunplay for this game is pretty good when my mouse fucking cooperates.
We're not taking responsibility if you end up KIA, sir.
I wish one thing the consoles had done by the 360 era is I wish they would have forced mouse and keyboard for first-person shooters. I feel like that would have changed the trajectory of first-person shooters as a whole. But nah. I remember when Halo was ported to PC, and I remember playing Halo ported, and I was like, I don't understand what people like about this game. This is like Tribes, but dumbed down. I think I played it a little bit. I drove the Warthog into the you could team kill by getting in the Warthog and jumping out. People are like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, my bad, I'm colorblind, dog.
Slow down.
Slowing now.
And they called me a slur for an African American a bunch of times. It was pretty good.
I love the. I mean, I didn't play. I didn't grow up with an Xbox 360. Eventually, though, when I got my laptop here, I ended up playing the Master Chief Collection, and I fucking loved it. Great. It definitely proves, though, that shooters are absolutely better on mouse and keyboard than console or controller.
You have some people that deny this basic haptic truth, and I don't understand. Even today, like it's the year of our Lord 2025, and they're like, "No, man," and I'm like, "Who was that guy? Oh, Fatality with a 1 in his name instead of an I." I'm like, I can beat that dude with you give him a controller, and I'll take my mouse and keyboard, any old mouse and keyboard, I'll beat his ass. Like it don't matter.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's impossible to argue against that. It's impossible, but I was fine playing Halo on a controller on Xbox 360. It was fine.
A lot of people forget too that they had to make the AI cheat more on the PC version, and they ported it over because when you had the mouse and keyboard, it was just too damn easy.
Hey,
but
not so loud.
Yeah, I don't know. FPS it is keyboard and mouse to me. I don't know.
It is, yeah.
I get the feeling too, like a lot of people would actually like the gunplay and like in I guess you'd call them like sim shooters, like Operation Flashpoint or Arma 2 or Arma 3. Like it's actually very realistic to real life. I mean, there is some jank in those games. They're made by Bohemia Interactive, after all. But nah. The only thing I would say about those games is I wish the tank and the aircraft models were more accurate. They have this project, Reforger. I don't know what the hell it's all about, but I own it, I guess. But yeah.
No, we don't
yeah, I just want to see like new, interesting games. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, it seems like FPS. Like, we have a bajillion FPS games, from Gears of War to, you know, Operation Flashpoint to Arma. That's like. Lately, I've been like kind of interested in World War II and its military history for a long time. But when I was a kid, like, we didn't have any books on like naval matters, you know. My grandmother's house burned down, and we had this book. I wish I knew the fucking name. It was like a treasure trove of the Eastern European theater, like pictures and paragraphs. It was very beautiful, but the front was burnt, you know, because the house was on fucking fire. But now I'm getting into like naval matters, and like there's no really good naval like sims. Like yeah, there are games where you play as a U-boat in the Kriegsmarine, and it's like, all right, it's like we have like 3 or 4 of those. Like there's one in Silent Hunter that you play in the United States Navy. It's like, all right, but it's like we don't really have any good like ship-to-ship games. Like, and you have things like War Thunder or what is it, World of Ships or whatever the fuck it's called, and it's like, they're a little too arcadey. Like, you know, like give a little more realism, just a smidge. I'm not asking, like, you know, just a little more, not too much, but you can have too little, you know. Because it feels like FPS has been done to death. Like, I'm pretty sure someone could make an interesting FPS where, like, you skate around. I think someone actually has.
Yeah, Echo
like,
well, it's a hoverboard, not a skateboard.
Yeah, I think that's it. Where, like, you actually can't even stop. Like, you keep going and going.
No.
And your ammo has, like, finite ammo unless you do a trick or something. Yeah.
No, I don't remember that in Echo Point Nova. That might be Mullet Mad Jack, because I think that game is like
Does it have cell shading?
like
Mullet Mad Jack?
Yeah, it's got it's anime style essentially. Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, it feels like FPS has been done to death. Like, I would like a game where, like, you're on anything from a destroyer to like an aircraft carrier, and it's multiplayer. You can play with your bros. And, like, you don't have to go on, like, every deck of the ship, but, like, if you want to go to the 20mm anti-aircraft cannons, you can. If you want to go to the 5-inch cannons, you can. If you're on, want to use the torpedoes, you can. Like, I think that would be kind of cool, but, I haven't seen anything like that, you know?
I'm actually gonna, because I think I have a single message will not suffice here, because Sterling brought up clones of Gears of War, which I keep. Every time there is a conversation of Gears of War, people joke about its consequences in the cover shooter genre, the clones, the copies, and I see it as a non sequitur. I don't see what the relevance is here. How is that Epic's fault that the No. I'm discussing the quality of Gears of War on its own merits, and everyone brings up the clones. It's irrelevant. It's well, if anything, it only speaks of the success and that people like Gears, right? But I don't care about the clones. I don't see how it makes Gears bad. Just because some people decided to replicate the formula. You can say, oh, if Gears didn't exist, then we wouldn't have all this slop. But it's not like those developers would make anything more creative anyway. It's just if Gears didn't exist. So it's not like it was taking up space. I don't think things work that way.
Yeah, I've never played Gears before, and I think I've only played like 1 or 2 cover shooters on 360, but like, it's interesting because that's actually how like combat with firearms, modern combat actually takes place. Like, if you're receiving fire, like, you want to be behind cover, like, and if you're receiving a lot of fire, then there's nothing you can do, you're suppressed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you actually can't move to another piece of cover because you're receiving so much fire. Like, that's just how modern combat works. But I presume what people are bitching about is the fact that we have so many games that are like Gears of War. Like, the Division has a cover-based system.
But nobody hates on Modern Warfare, basically. Not that I saw. Nobody, although there have been hundreds of copies perhaps by this point.
The normies love Modern Warfare a bit too much.
So, no, but like in here, I never saw in Synthetic Man's chat, for example, any hate for Modern Warfare, just because we have tons of bland shooters now.
I mean, I wouldn't say I hate them, but I'm not going to be like, oh my god, it's the pinnacle of Modern Warfare and warfighting, because that's bullshit. Again, I grew up in the military.
You're not going to go to bat for them, you mean?
That's Arma 2. Like, if you want Arma 2 or Arma 3, if you want realistic shootouts, yeah.
Yeah, or hell, even Battlefield. Battlefield,
the original Battlefield.
Yeah. Battlefield games replicated it really well. I mean, Arma does it still the best on still. Because
there are incredible mods for it too, like the mod and like medic people. It's very crazy, dude. It gets so insane. Holy shit, he's like cocking me with missiles. Argus core? Nah, Argus smells weird.
I just uppercutted a freaking robot. My freaking mind.
When was the last time? When was the last time people were just straight up happy and satisfied with a shooter? Titanfall multiplayer, when they just thought, oh, this is cool, this is sort of new, this is refreshing, this is just straight up fun. And ever since that, it's just been complaining about. Yeah, the shooter genre has been. I would say that modern Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare was the first and the last one military shooter we ever needed. Like, we didn't need 20 more cards for sure, or 60 more copies. Some people swear by Black Ops, but I never played Black Ops.
Oh yeah, well no, Black Ops. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a Call of Duty game, but yes, Black Ops was the best Call of Duty game.
I'm back in black. My Anwas. Shalom, Anwa.
Rest in peace.
Like,
yeah, how was your tending to Boar Retro, the cat?
I fixed the kill. It was the kick in the dirt. So
yeah, Silver Sterling, BattleBit Remastered. Yeah, that's the last mass like FPS I tried to play, and I played it, but despite playing it, like it seemed like people were cheating to me, or maybe I'm just so rusty. And you gotta remember, the distances aren't like, it's not like dust or something. It's like distances are like 300 plus meters, and you see like little pixels up there, and I was getting my ass handed to me. I don't know, but BattleBit Remastered, it still seems like a good idea. Like, I should probably try it again. If people were cheating, I should try it again. But yeah, that's the whole point of BattleBit Remastered, is like, we don't give a shit of what the graphics are like for the characters. We just, the terrain, like, whatever. It's like normal, but yeah, like, it goes back to the whole Battlefield 1942, the original, like, we want 32 versus 32, or 64 versus 64 players, like, that's what it goes back to. With vehicles, by the way.
Go and check it out.
We don't have time to be checking things out.
If there are survivors, they might have intelligence on enemy positions.
The last
any information on enemy
Battlefield
locations
I
is
played
better than
Bad
what we know
Company
right now.
2. And that was okay. It was alright. I remember the Battlefield 2 demo, and there was a bug in the Battlefield 2 demo.
Bad Company 2 was. Oh, now that I think of it, that might have been the last time the Battlefield community was happy.
Yeah. Battlefield 2 was the best one, sadly. So.
I remember ruining a lot of people's impressions of the game because the UH-60, the miniguns on the side, they were more powerful than the AH-1's 30 millimeter cannon. Because the UH-60, like in the demo, it just fired straight. Like you just had to have a lead for it, and it would just kill everybody. And at the terrorist space or whatever, they try to get on the SAM site and get a lock on you. But I had my uncle pilot it, and we just do circles around their spawn, and we ruined a lot of people's perception of the game. They fixed it when it released, but yeah, it was like, how is 7.62 doing more damage than 30 millimeter? How is it like more accurate? We didn't get that, but you know, they fixed it.
Find a way that doesn't use your navigation systems.
I wish I took video of it at the time, but you just see my name, my uncle's name occasionally, because he'd get points for getting the kills in the vehicle, and just like it'd just be on the side, scrolling up, kill, minigun kill, minigun kill. Holy shit, dude.
Call of Duty Modern Drive-By.
Encountering resistance on red hill. Casualties heavy. Repeat. Heavy resistance.
Silver Sterling, maybe I just sucked. Or maybe it's because EAC doesn't enable on Linux. I don't know. Maybe I just suck. I'm not sure. But yeah, Battlebit Remastered seems like a good an attempt to go back to like the original. My understanding is they made Battlefield 1942's success. They made 1943, and that was like a queue-up sort of remaster. You can't play it anymore though. But yeah, this whole the whole 32 versus 32 or 64 versus 64 kind of thing. Which I don't understand why they took it off.
I think I'm gonna call it here because I'm getting fatigued here. So
you just found an assault rifle.
Feeling the brain rot, the burnout a little bit cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll call it here for now. I'll probably finish it sometime soon. And shit. Clark, when were we gonna stream Warhammer?
Randy said it should be around 9 p.m. his time. I don't know if are you an hour sort of removed from him? What time is it now at your place?
I don't want to say, but it's well, actually, I guess I could.
Don't.
Say okay, yeah, never mind. I won't. But still.
The time zone. The time zone. Was it? Are you Eastern?
Here, I'll just type it to you really quickly.
Okay.
Sounds like CDG to me.
So, but yeah.
He said it's 9 p.m. Quebec time. Oh, there we go. Let me put it that way, and you can translate it, or I can translate it for you later. Yeah, but he'll get back to me because it's gonna be like 3 a.m. for me, so I'll have to reschedule my sleep. But yeah.
Yeah, so I'll try to finish it, and maybe I'll try to get Jade Empire to work. So sometime soon. So Vanquish isn't a long game. It shouldn't take me that long, and then when I finish it, I'll probably stream more. I'll stream Titanfall 2. So.
Yeah, there are probably fixes for Jade Empire. I I would
Yeah.
suggest looking on the Steam
definitely.
thing and that website that has the widescreen. It has more than just widescreen. Like it has fixes for the shits. You know, the shits. I don't know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, talk to Randy so he actually knows. Well, he yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him you're in.
So yeah, creepy. I'm ending the stream. Don't worry. I'll get to finish in it again. Vanquish isn't a long game. I'll finish in. I'll probably try to finish Titanfall 2 in the same stream because they're not long games. So, and then I'll maybe get around to fixing Jade Empire. So, 100% sure there are lots of fixes for Jade Empire. Yeah, well, I mean, Silver, if you
Okay.
want to, you can post them in the Xenomorph Chud Hive general.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
The
all
cat.
good. So, any final thoughts?
Thanks for the keynote.
Oh yeah, they're Jade Empire fixes. Holy shit! There's a lot of posts about this.
I think you're all low T for hating Gears of War. That everyone just everyone just betrayed themselves.
Well, I mean, I like Army of Two a hell of a lot more than Gears of War. So my testosterone is certainly up. Well, I mean, Clark, it's okay. You can admit you're an Xbox fanboy like Griffin Gaming.
Many such cases. Many such cases.
I can convincingly argue that Xbox 360 was the vastly superior console, even when it came to exclusives.
Ooh,
yeah.
I mean, better than Killzone, Infamous, Resistance,
Slop.
God of War.
No, actually, I just hate Naughty Dog.
Well, yeah, I do too. I'm not mentioning Naughty Dog at all. So
don't get me started. Someone mentioned it in chat. I could go for like an hour-long rant about how Naughty Dog is the most overrated developer easily in the AAA space, at least.
Yeah.
The Uncharted are incredibly mediocre games. The most mediocre games, the most overrated games ever made.
Yeah, just looking at them, my eyes fucking bleed. Army of Two keynotes.
Well, anyway.
Thank you, Silver. Thank you.
Anyway, you wanted to stop, so yeah.
Yeah. All right. See you later, chat. Thanks for watching. I have to be going somewhere else.
Bye, chat. See ya.
Good night from me. See you around.
Yeah, see you, Retro.